Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Power, let's go.
All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez. That's better. Where'd I go?
Hey, good evening. It's Polly. It's the Latino Slant 1000 subscriber celebration. Yay, we made it. How's everyone doing today, tonight, this evening, this morning, wherever you may be? Thanks for joining us. Well, we got a lot of we got quite a show, and we have such a show that I don't even know what we have. Meaning, I gave a list to Mexican Ironman and said, invite these people. I did talk to quite a few of you guys and asked what your favorite moments were the past since my first live stream, which was June 25th. So what I've done is I put together a video of those moments. And so as people file in, please share, please like the link, but also don't adjust. Do not adjust your connection. You're going to see, especially at the beginning, some faulty you're going to see some faulty connectivity on some of these videos. It's pretty amazing. And it's wonderful to see so many good friends that pretty much every step of the way, y'all have been there for the show and for myself. And so we're going to have a good time. So here are the best moments as agreed by some of your favorite YouTubers, and they're even in it. So let's have a good time. Here we go. Hola. Polly here on the slant, and new little haircut I got there. This is really gonna be a series of firsts, and this is gonna be my first little stream, and we'll take it from there. And I just hope to God that y'all can hear me. My name is Polly. This is the Slant. The Latino Slant is just that. It's my views and my takes on pop culture, film, books, music, art, whatever the genre is. If there is a Latino storyline that needs some attention, that deserves to be talked about, I'm gonna talk about it. And I might not have always the most popular view that other people might have, but it's my slant. Mark this now. I believe I had one person watching me for a minute, for a little while. And whoever that one person is, I appreciate you. All right, my friends, be well wherever you're at. Keep your slant strong. Paz, dale gas. No, he's not Mexican.
He's not Mexican?
No.
What?
Eduardo's from Colombia. When it's a fat taco, then you can't roll the sides like that. So you got the butt sticking out. So you just got to use your. I just use this pinky right here for my seat, and I'm eating. That way, nothing drips out. Zoom in on the pinky. You know, now if stuff does leak out, what you do is with your tortilla, you scoop, right? A lot of people don't do that.
Right.
That's what's so amazing about the tortilla.
Puro chingón en el Zuzuke, ¿no? Where are the jazz hands?
Purple Lady got the moves too. I'm checking you out, Purple.
Yeah.
I got my eye on you now, Mama.
Purple, you dancing?
A little bit. But
She
I
got a
would
little
love,
yeah, because I'm sitting up
love
there
to
doing
learn how
this,
to
and I
dance
just
this
having to
one.
get the corner of my
Oh my
eye
God.
like, ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I can't figure out which is my good side. But anyhow, I would love for you guys to join us. Please click on the link at 7. Join us on the Latino Slant YouTube channel and show your support. They will be fundraising to help us help more heroes like me.
It means that we were trained. We were really, really trained well. But here's the thing. You get out there in the world and the school of hard knocks, and nobody has the cliff notes to that. So I found myself being really, really comfortable on the stage. And the first time I did TV, it was like, wait, what? Or I remember I started doing short films in New York. And the first time that I saw myself on a big screen, it was a short film. It was actually quite wonderful, but it was called The Window. John O. Oliver directed, and I met some amazing actors on that set that are now directors and writers themselves and producers. This is a million years ago in New York, but the point is, it was played on the big screen, short film festival. I remember my parents were there, my best friend Hillary was there, and I graciously excused myself at the end, and I went to the restroom, and I cried my eyes out. Because I said, oh my God, I look like that? I'm never gonna do TV and film. I can't believe I look like that.
I met Steve Berlin, the producer, keyboard player, sax player for Los Lobos. He invites me to a Lobo show. He's a friendly guy. He came out to a show in Portland, Oregon, because I was playing with a super talented singer-songwriter from Portland named Scott Fisher. And so Steve came out to the show, saw us. We met after the show, had dinner, Janet and I, himself, and we just stayed in touch. He said, hey, we're going to be in LA in a couple of months. I'll put you on the guest list. So I went to the show in LA at the, where was it? I forget. Came out to the show, and that's it. 5 years later, I get a phone call from Steve Berlin. I was doing a recording session in Hollywood. It was late 2011, and he calls and he says, hey, Bugs, how you doing? Are you sitting down? I said, no, should I? Yeah, I think you should sit down. Are you available to play with Los Lobos? I said, absolutely. Dude, send me a set list. Do me a favor, send me a set list. He sent me 250 songs. And that covered obviously the span of the 40 years that they've been together.
A group of people. So
That's awesome. Because how long have you been doing Latino Slant? How long has it been? How long? I just started my Spanish lessons. Remember I mentioned that the last interview of and it's been 2 weeks now, and it's so humbling and vulnerable. And my teacher's awesome because she's so patient. Because I'm like, ¿por qué? And you're learning a new language, even though it's in our blood. It's like, dang, this is really humbling, and because you want to communicate so much, but I don't know how to say it yet. But it's so any chance I can get to Latino Slant
a practicar.
Sí, yes. How long have y'all been doing it? How long have y'all been doing this?
You know what? Officially since April.
Yeah. No, that's the thing I realized too. The soberer I got, it seemed the crazier I got in some ways, because when you drink or you use, that's bringing out something we all already have in us, which is to have that no fear. Because people think, oh, I drink so I'm not afraid, or so I can just get the job done without being in my head. We already have that, and so when you start to get clear and you start to find your triggers, and you kind of, there's a part where you don't care, but you have a conscience, Like, it's not like when you drink, you don't care and you really can mess things up. When you're sober and you think, why not? Let me just say this and see what happens. The difference is when you say something sober and say it didn't come over like across too well, and you feel the embarrassment afterwards. You're like, oh, that joke didn't land, or oh, that note was funny. When you're intoxicated or on drugs, you don't care about if it landed or not. You're just like, I said it. So it's getting used to every time you throw something out there, you're in your feelings of whatever it's going to bring up. And then each time you put yourself out there, it gets easier and easier. But that first year of sobriety is really intense. It's really heavy.
And if that baby Yoda was robbed.
Oh, yeah. Let's go around the horn. Nina Diaz.
You know, I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to learn about all of these people. And
didn't you in fact date Pedro like 5 years ago?
Yes, you know, I've dated everybody on this list actually. So
oh my God.
It's nice to see people from the past, and I'm looking forward to the future. And that's it.
That's it.
See, I haven't seen, and to my regret, I haven't actually seen the new Blade Runner movie, but I was on a plane and it was playing over, and I kept glancing over, and every time I would look, she'd be there. And I was like, who is this? Oh my God. You know, she'd be on this hologram. I was like, who the hell is this? I have still to see the movie. So now I'm really energized to see it.
Oh, the first time you see her, she's in the main character's apartment. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, well, that's cool. He comes home and he's got this holographic chick like taking care of him, right? Well, then he's like, I got a present for you, baby. And she's like, oh, really? What is it? Can I have it? And he pulls out this like little thing and it lets him take her everywhere with him. It's like a mobile projector.
Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 ay.
There's so much history. There's so many band members and their families that have all contributed to the history of Santana. It's and then all of the fans. You know, it's a culture. It's and honestly, I didn't really. You know, because when you join such a, an energy, just slowly, like I started peeling the onion, you know, slowly day by day. And, a couple years into it, then I started really kind of getting a taste of what this was really about. I joined the band by auditioning. I was already working within the music business, and I was signed to RCA Records and RCA BMG, and I was working on an album, and I had had not met Carlos yet, but I had been recording my own fusion of Latin funk and Latin hip hop and things like that, and I went and into an audition there in San Francisco. I flew from like Miami, where I was at. I was working actually with John Cicada in Miami.
Oh, yeah, one of my favorites.
Met him for the first time, and then met the rest of the band. And like right before I knew it, he started playing the guitar, and and I just had to jump in and. I looked around and I looked at these band members and stuff, and I saw these new faces, and to then, later on, get to know these people, closer than sometimes you feel than family, because you spend so much time with them. That's how I joined the band.
How does that make you feel?
It makes the pain go away.
Hey, look, man, fuck this. I gotta talk to you now. Come on, we gotta talk. Let's talk in the hallway, man. Look, how are we gonna kill those things? You don't. Well, what the fuck do you mean you don't?
This movie's so bizarre. So, did you finish watching it, Culture?
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
But I have to say all of these things. First of all, how they let Mickey Rourke keep his manicured nails throughout this blew my mind. And I'm thinking,
I don't remember ancient Rome having this level of nail care, so I had a problem with that. Plus his beautiful eyelashes that they added to the Lee press-on lashes. I don't know, but they were like 14 feet long, and I'm thinking, on your eye with the eye patch, and then the eye patch was abandoned at one point.
Right?
I mean,
It was very and then he had 2 working eyes.
yeah, and I'm going, what the hell? What was the point of the eye patch?
Yeah, I could not figure that out. I was sitting there and I was ready to go back. Like, no, I don't care enough. But yeah, he just there's the scene where he's there without an eye patch, and it happens right after he's wearing it. And I think there's a hole in it at some point. I can't tell.
But his face got weird, man. I mean,
big time. I am the voice of Speedy Gonzalez in the new Space Jam movie. Does this mean they're going to try to cancel Fluffy too? You can't catch me, cancel culture. I'm the fastest mouse in all of Mexico. Wow. Fantastic, right? That's kind of like, it kind of makes you feel good. And it's surprising too, because you're just not used to celebs, comics speaking out, standing up. And Speedy Gonzalez is trending with over 9,975 tweets at this hour. Actor from Mr. Iglesias show, Fabricio.
Hey everybody, how we
doing?
But it never once crossed my mind that Speedy was something negative. So again, if someone knows facts about Speedy that I don't, or maybe I'm just not seeing it yet, by all means, feel free to go and hit me up in my DMs. But I don't know. I feel like I hope they wouldn't take Gabe out of Space Jam, and
no way.
I feel like if we watch Space Jam, I feel like we're gonna have a good time watching Gabe.
Slant.
97.
Probably the answer to why not. The answer as to why not is probably better addressed by Taylor, because he knows the studio system better than any of us. It's because they recognize they don't need to cater to us, because Latino culture, we're not a monolith, right? We, like any other movie-going fan base, love a good story. But they have yet to really understand that our stories are as valid and as entertaining and as humanistic and as compelling and as dramatic or funny or whatever it is that floats your boat as any other story in the world. We haven't gotten to that moment yet, and we need to. So it's up to us really to take on authorship to tell the stories that we want to see. And thankfully, technologically speaking, we have the capability to do that. What we need now is the forum to do it in.
Oh, wow. Sorry, baby. Hey, everybody. It's Polly.
Hi, guys.
Joined here by Romi. We were just enjoying all those moments that the show that we created. Man, we did it. Bandit so happy. Yay, Bandit. Let's get in Mexican Ironman. Let me see where he's at. Are you available, buddy, or everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just communicating with all your fans and your guests here. I'm just going back and forth on Twitter with everybody, getting them lined up. You already got one or two or are we backstage waiting for you, and more lining up.
I want to say one thing to you, man, and to the audience.
Yes, sir.
The first person that ever listened, that ever watched anything that I had to say on that first stream by myself was Mexican Ironman, was Mike.
Yes, it was.
And just so
Thank
you guys,
you, Mike.
And just so you guys know or don't know, this is my girlfriend, the great Romi Diaz, joining us. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm struggling with two pups here.
And our
trying to get on
dogs.
my lap.
And our dogs. I'm a little emotional. That was quite the video. And then we had all these tips come in, and guys in the chat we're gonna bring on a guest from Austin. He's an MMA champion. He's one of my sober brothers. He's Nick the Ghost Gonzalez. What's up, brother? Ponle la camisa, cabrón. Ponle la camisa.
Yeah, do I need one? I'm sorry.
No.
I was folding my clothes, man.
Hold on a second. Everyone.
I'm on shorts. Just so
You
you
have
know.
on shorts. Well,
Yeah.
my mom's watching. My mom is actually in the chat. So, all right, we'll give you a minute. That is hilarious.
Oh gosh, here comes the other one.
Here's what.
Romy,
Hi.
we actually got to 1,000.
I know. Who's excited? Meet the butters.
Isn't it crazy, right?
No, we all are. We are. This is great, and we, of course, owe you so much, Mike. Thank you for all your guidance and support.
We're a little crazy here right now because
Yeah.
we have winds
Doors
blowing,
banging, dogs
and
climbing.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. We got some chats. We got some super chats. Not yet, but we have some tips.
Why do we call them gifts?
Gifts. We have a lot of gifts, and
Gifts, because the gifts are celebrating you, Paulie. They're
Okay.
celebrating you and the great entertainment that you brought, and the people that you brought. And I mean, I was remembering, a little tear came in my eye because I remember interviewing you and Romy. Remember, I kept telling you I wanted to do a show with Romy.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm like, we're doing a show with Romy. I'll do the interviewing. We're doing a show with Romy. I actually knew her before I knew you because I'd seen her on movies before. I just didn't know.
He's still talking about me too.
Still talking. He talks.
I'm a
about
fan.
you
I'm a fan.
Every day.
Yes.
Well, why don't we play a video? Wow, look at all these tips we just got. Gifts. And we'll be right back. Here, let's play both of them. Eso, wow.
Arriba, ándale.
So I'm gonna read these chats, these gifts really quick. Cardinal Sin tipped $10. Congratulations on
Gave you a gift of $10.
Cardinal Sin gave us a gift of $10. Congratulations on this wonderful milestone, my friend. You are a great man and a superb YouTuber. Oh wow. Thank you. I'm honored to your friend, part of this community. Gracias a ti. Purple Valkyrie gifted $10. Huge congratulations to Paulie for smashing 1,000. You've worked so hard, and this is just the beginning. The sky's the limit. Eres el mejor. All right. Mexican Ironman gifted $20. Congratulations. Why are you giving me money? You're the producer.
You're right.
Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Remember?
So proud of you.
I was Mexican stream guy #1. I was like out there in the desert. Hi, Mexican guy. Say hi to me. I'm over here by the cactus.
Well, that's so
listen,
weird.
Mike, he may be el mejor, pero tú eres el primero.
Ooh. I gotta clip that out.
Let me get through these, and then I can relax. So proud of you and the content you have brought to our diverse community. Culture Casino gifted $20. Congrats, brother. You're truly deserving. Anonymous tipped $5. Nice. Gifted. Congrats, Paul. Nice job. Anonymous tipped gifted $100. Whoa.
That was Valiant Renegade.
You're kidding me.
No, Valiant Renegade is that $100. He forgot to punch in his freaking name in there. But yeah, that's Valiant Renegade.
My most sincere congratulations. Yes. My most sincere congratulations on all your hard work to get there. May your future be blessed and fruitful. Wow. Stephen Otten, $5. Congrats on the 1K. RC from the NYC, $10. Saludos, Paulie. Felicidades. Tom Connors Dominguez. He's not a Dominguez. $20. Happy 1K. Orale vato. All right, dude. All right, you do the rest because Mike, you got to handle all these awesome people coming in here.
What do you mean? Well, I'm going to bring people in. You want me to read the gifts, right? You're done, right?
No. I want you to bring them in.
All right, here we go, everybody. And without further ado, guess who it is?
Wait a minute.
It was your iPad. Hold on.
Let's get rid of that. Hey, Nick. Hey, oh, whoa, look at these great people. Hey.
Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Good evening. Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations, Polly. Man, you were fast at it. Holy cow. Blazing. Blazing
was
to
amazing.
1,000. Can't wait to see it 10K this time next year.
Amen. Now we're talking. Yes.
Okay, we got Nick the Ghost, the MMA champ, Gonzalez. We have Culture Casino, Tom's from Midnight's Edge, Yeticast, Purple Valkyrie. Wow. Oh, and everyone, if you haven't met Romi, I don't know, Tom, you haven't met Romi, Yeti?
Yes, we have. Sure, we have.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Tom.
I met Romi once or twice, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I have.
Hi,
Okay.
Romy.
Hi, Purple Valkyrie. And this is Mr. Butters on my lap.
I've seen Romy many times, but this first time I've been on a stream with her, so it's good to meet you and to finally speak with you directly, Romy.
Thank you, Mr. Casino.
So, I don't know if you guys got to see any of those video moments, but I put them in there. You guys requested them. What do you guys think?
It was beautiful. I think you captured everybody's moments in an amazing way.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still scarred from Legion, but it's a good scar. It's a good one.
You found your camisa, Ghost?
Yeah, I did, man. I did. Sorry about that. I was folding clothes and stuff over here. Look who's here. Remember, Matt?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, he was. So I was here folding clothes, and I was like, "Oh man, Paulie's thing." And
Right.
Yeah,
It's
sure
pants that you don't have to wear. Pants.
right, yeah. But, I'm doing well, man. Congrats on the 1,000 subscribers, bro. I mean,
Gracias.
It's amazing to see where you're at. I remember years ago when we met and just keep progressing, getting out there, doing things, man. It's amazing. You're a movie star, LA, California living. I'm like, man, I want to be like Paulie when I grow up,
Who here saw True to the Game
No.
Part 3?
We're here for these guys. We have plenty of surprises in the future months for you guys that you guys don't even know about. So we'll get to the. Yeah, I didn't tell you that. So yeah. What else was I gonna say? I forgot.
All right, you need some producer help here. So here's what I'd like to ask. I'm going to ask a question for everybody, and this is going to be like a little group discussion. So just just go around. We'll start Ghost or whoever. But Paulie, each of these people that are here, what's your fondest memory of them being involved with the channel one way or the other, and what's a nice memory for you in terms of your growth and with each of these people who are very special to you, I'm sure.
Well, with Ghost, obviously, it's hearing his story of sobriety and just being such a cool vato from Austin, where we used to gallivant and party. So it's great to have someone who's kind of like from another community of mine, if that makes sense. Culture, I believe, was one of the first guys to take me under his wing, and Loki. We got our little friendship got tested early on, and I like that. And we're still friends. Not between me and you, but just as far as
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. Well, we were good, man, and that's the thing, man. You figure it out quick. It's like, you know what? We're all adults. We can have a great conversation. I was privileged and proud from the very beginning, man. So thank you.
Yeah. And Tom, Tom opened up his what Tom has done is a real big deal as far as opening up Midnight's Edge, and then the new project we're going to do, Midnight's Edge in Espanol. But we actually like a lot of movies, a lot of old movies, that I didn't think he'd like La Bamba and Blood In, Blood Out. So there's a great connection there, and we've been having a great time on each other's shows.
Yeah, it's been really cool hanging out with you, and getting this whole venture started has been really cool, and hopefully it takes off, and I think it will. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. We've already done a lot for it, including that blood in, blood out reunion was kind of a result of the whole thing, but that was amazing, and hopefully we'll have many more moments like that.
Oh yeah, that was just the beginning, man. That's just the beginning. And I got your single today on iTunes. Everyone, Tom's single is available.
It's now on Spotify as well.
What?
Oh, nice.
What's it called again?
I Look Good.
On you.
Yeah, parentheses.
Yeticast is like that the little escuincle, the little mijo, like a younger brother Yeti that I love hanging out with, and we have good times with our awful movies. So that's been a blast, and to help your channel grow as well, you're like in the 600s.
Yeah. I've had so much fun with you, and I regret having to watch all those bad movies, but it's a glorious time. It's one of those love-hate things.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm like, I have 2 hours of my life here that I'm just donating to the cause.
Right, because she's like, "Why are you watching this?" I go, "We got a show. We gotta watch this this really bad show."
Took in.
Yeah, and Purple and Loki. When we did that DC fandom, I know Mike pushed me to get on it, but since then, you guys have like really just like from how do you work YouTube. How do you work our stream elements? How do you do this? Every time I've had to ask, like I was lost, these two people came to my aid, and time and time again. I mean, they're in different time zones. Purple's in the UK, and the great Loki is in Central. So thank you guys.
Oh, you're welcome, Paulie. We're so
You're the
blessed
whole village,
to get to know you.
You're the village.
I remember when Mike came to me and he was like, "Dude, we gotta have Latino Slant on the DC event." And I was like, "Who the hell is Latino Slant?" He's like, "Oh, Paulie, man, come here, Loki." And he puts up this video, and Paulie's like, "Man, you know what? I was listening to Morning to Mischief and Loki and Mexican Ironman. They were burning that shit down." And I was like, "Dude, who is this guy? Who is this guy?" And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "No, Paulie thinks you're great, and I've been talking to Paulie, and we need to have him on to the DC event." And I was like, "Okay, we'll get anybody on. I'll have anybody on." And that's one of the wonderful things about what we get to do. Like, I've had so many different people on from so many different places, and when you do that, and you don't nothing against people that have the same people on every day. But when you get to interview so many people from all over, from everywhere, that's like, to me, that's the coolest thing. I want to interview more people. I want to keep that going. I love it when people come back. I mean, I'll have Paulie on anytime. I have Valkyrie on. Me and Valkyrie rock on Wednesdays. Me and Yeti rock on Tuesdays. I'll have anybody on, but it's like new people. I want to be the guy that's like, man, Loki's interviewed everybody. Everybody in the fandom, everybody out there he's interviewed. I would love to be the guy that gets to do that. And getting to talk to you and share that DC fandom with you, Paulie, that was I have Mexican Ironman to thank for that, and I have you to thank for that, because it wouldn't have been the same without you.
Well, yeah, Ghost. Loki grew up in H-Town with the Chicanos.
Yeah, Soho, running around with everybody in Soho, man.
Yeah, South Houston, man. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, about the fight business in Texas. Actually, it was a friend of mine from Houston. So, long story short, I was commentating for Fury Fighting Championship, which is like a premier event in Texas. So I've been doing it for about a year and a half. They get a UFC Fight Pass deal, right? And now all of a sudden I get cut out. I'm like, okay, I get it. It's all the Houston guys. Houston's MMA and just support is always it's like envious for me because I'm from Austin, right? So I'd always be like fighting guys from Houston, but Houston has so much love and support in their community within the city, as far as like MMA and that aspect. But Oh man, driving there, I'm not a fan of that. I'll stay in Austin, but you get like if you miss an exit in Houston,
Oh yeah,
you know, kiss it goodbye. You'll be there in like an hour. Like it's terrible. You know?
I boxed for Kenny Weldon. I Golden Gloved for Kenny Weldon. I don't know if you know who Kenny is or not.
Yeah.
But in Galena Park, yeah, I loved getting to work with him in Pasadena.
Well, if anyone is interested, on our playlist on the channel, we have people such as Nick, Andy Vargas, Nina Diaz, where we just talk about our sobriety. And it's a great interview I got to do with Nick. So if you want to find out about his life and about what he's been through, hit that interview. It was great. We gotta have you back on a live show where we just have fun, talk about like news items, pop culture stuff, bro.
Right on, man. Yeah, I'll be out that way probably soon. So I don't know if I told you last time we talked. My daughter's stationed in San Diego.
Yeah, and I see your posts all the time.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm there more often than when I lived there. I didn't do anything. I lived there for a year. I didn't do much. And I've been there 4 times already this past year. I've done more. Every visit I go, we end up doing something. So it's like, it's fun now, because I got a kid. And she's an adult. It's cool, man. I like it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Tom Dominguez.
Hola, Bato. What's happening?
Blood in, Blood out. Did you get a chance to see Ghost? Did any of you guys get a chance to see any of that panel that we did the other day?
I did. Yeah. I watched it.
Yeah, did you like it?
Oh man, it's always funny because it's like, not always funny, but especially with Popeye's character, Popeye. I'm actually wearing this shirt. Look.
Oh snap, dude! Tom, look at that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Give me some chon chon. Does that say chon? Yeah,
give me some chon chon. But yeah, it was funny when he's talking about him reading because like the dude's like from theater, right? Like he comes from like theater.
Acting he's like a total thespian, like Romi.
Yeah. And then you see him turn into the Popeye character. It is insane, man. And you listen to him do the interview. He always shoot out the most. All the other guys, you can kind of fit the bill, or you can kind of see that character they play. But then you're listening to him talk, and he's like, theater, and you're just like, what? It was funny though when he was talking about reading the script, and the first 10 minutes of his part of the movie, he's like raping a man, and he's like, well, like I'm not gonna read this, or I'm not gonna. I think he said he wasn't interested in it at first, is what I thought I heard him say. And then that thing has transcended him to T-shirts, man.
He's on T-shirts. He's memed every day. A lot of those guys are.
yeah. And I caught a little bit of it. That was really cool.
Well, thanks for being here. What do we have next, Mexican? Where Mexicans at? Any other
we got more people coming in about 7 minutes. I told them the next group 7:45.
Oh, okay.
But hold on, we have something exciting for everyone. Stand by. It's taking the world by sensation.
Oh, yes.
There's talk that Justin Bieber's agent may dump him for this new star, and here is his music.
Really, dude. Earthquake and booty shaking, let's get this fucker started. High class, big brass, pretty little lions in a row. No cash, so grass, wrap it up in a bow. I'm so heavy, my head hangs low. When you gonna tell me what you don't know? The whole world's gone crazy, but that's okay now. Don't worry, baby, I won't fade away. Get down on your knees today, but I don't want you to pray. No. Everything I wear looks like shit on me, but baby, I look good on you. Maybe if I knew just what to say, then maybe you'd know what to do. First glance, last chance, lust at first sight. No finance, no romance, who will win the fight? It's a tug of war with the heart all night. But if we get a happy ending, we'll be alright. No promises, no demands, you're in command. But I can change the rule just like you can. If you don't like it, then there's a door. Will that be credit, cash, check, or money order? Everything I wear looks like shit on me, but baby, I look good on you. Maybe if I knew just what to say, then maybe you'd know what to do. Now. White trash, all flash, big player with no game. Hot ass, all sass, no hiccups.
Go culture, go culture, go culture,
Mommy
go
and
culture.
your daddy, dressing for sex and success will get you far. Short skirt, tight shirt, you look so
I'm gonna work my
good,
way over to
man.
get purple a lap dance. Hold on, I'm on my way.
Making deals a legend in your own head. Let me be the dirty secret that's going around. Keep your head up even when you're going down.
Did someone say going down?
Yep. Yep. This is not Echo Base Network. There are no words.
I do have a radio cut of this, but that's not cut out.
No, right now you get Mexican Iron Man spinning on the pole in front of the purple Valkyrie right now.
He said going down.
Everything I wear looks like shit on me, but baby, I look good on you. Maybe if I knew just what to say, then maybe you'd know what to do. Now. Everything I wear looks like shit on me, but baby, I look good on you. Maybe if I knew just what to say, then maybe you'd know what to do. Everything I wear looks like shit on me, but baby, I look good on you. Maybe if I knew just what to say, then maybe you'd know what to do. Now. Now that I'm
Yes,
that's
yes.
Tom Dominguez.
Somebody called me that earlier, so that's why.
All right, we got some more gifts. I want to play the video and thank them. All right. Clobberin Times gifted $5. Congrats, my brother. You were the first friend I made here right after I moved to YouTube, and you've been a great pal ever since. Love ya, man. Onward and upward. Thank you, Clobberin. Cardinal Sin, $2. Brie Larson sent a telex. She wanted to be here but couldn't. She sends her love, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Okay. Thank you, Cardinal Sin. Wow. Well, I really like that song, Tom. I really do.
At least somebody does.
What are you talking about? I play it everywhere I go.
I know. I'm flattered. I'm
Dude,
humbled.
Look, but you've inspired me. I'm going to dig out the old Korg, right? I'm going to set it up with my MIDI recorder, and I'm remixing that, dude. I'm going to do it.
All right.
You need a remix for sure.
That is a great idea, but we'll add like a deep house beat to it.
I mean, look at all these responses, Tom.
I appreciate it. I really do.
I think we need a video with Tom shirt off. You know, where he's like, you know,
whoa, you don't want that. Let's not go that far.
Maybe with Nick. Nick had his shirt off. And if you remember the video I played, you got to see Purple Valkyrie dance a little bit to some Zoot Suit music.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you missed that.
You missed it.
Zoot Suit
Riot.
Riot.
In the video, we were listening to some swing music with Abu Nas and Shmuel, and she's like this, and she looks, I can say this because Mrs. Slant is not here right now.
I think I accidentally kicked Nick Weiser out. Nick, if you're out there, come back. Sorry, I think I accidentally kicked you out.
We are getting more and more. These gifts are just amazing. So we'll let's hit the other video real quick.
Hey, yo.
Not Loki gifted $10. Congrats, brother. Eric K gifted $10. 1,000 subs, well deserved. Now on to 10,000. Oh my god. Whoa. Were you saying something, Loki? I'm sorry, brother.
You only hit 1K once, brother. You only hit 1K once, so you got to celebrate, man. You have to.
Yeah. We're having. Oh, is that Nick Weiser?
Yes, sir. It is me, Paul.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Congratulations, sir. I saw this coming the day I saw you were doing a channel. I'm like, oh, this guy's got all the makings of it. Of course it's gonna happen. It's gonna be as obvious as snow being freaking white. So congratulations.
Oh, thanks, brother. We've been having a good time. Me and Nick do the watch parties Thursday night, X-Files, and now Deadwood. And Nick's a big music fan as well. He interviews more like would it be metal and punk artists?
Well, if you want to get technical, death metal would be death metal, hardcore, punk, black metal. So I lean towards that edge of things, and of course I love pizza, so I talk about pizza all the time as well. So that's an endless journey for me. Yeah, that's what I do, and of course I chat with you with X-Files and Shellback and Close Call, which is a glorious time, by the way. And I thought about a few earlier today. I thought about the time when we did that Return of the Living Dead?
Yes, I played that.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh god, that was such a memory. That I remember wanting to do those parts justice for you.
I mean, Purple, Loki,
they were all
Culture, all you guys, and a lot of you guys said Andy Vargas, the Zombies. I was getting emotional because, I was working all day kind of putting it together. And then I got to relax and watch it. I was like, oh, man, these are some sweet people. And we've done a lot. And I'm just was getting over verklempt. It's very emotional. It's very cool, man. And then, that's just it, guys. That's just it. And I noticed you have a new setup there, Nick.
Yeah, well, because I moved recently. I live in the town that the movie Groundhog Day takes place in. So it's just the wall. Now I'm just going to now I'm going to be decorating this wall. So who knows? Maybe I might do some cool black background. So who knows what I'm going to do with it. But the sky's the limit. I wish I could show you. But if you ever seen The Simpsons where they got that photo in the family room of the boat, that's actually right above the camera. But I can't get the camera to go that high. But yeah, I got a boat right above me. So I will deck out this wall or the background soon enough. But yeah, just living in Groundhog Day town now. So it's nice. Buy a sweet Mexican joint and a burger place. It's nice. Oh, yes.
Just so you guys know, we turned in we had a really, really long day. And it was, we had everything from taking care of parents to turning in our old lease car. But on the way back, we got to eat at King Taco.
Ooh,
and it is a local chain that is just amazing. So if anyone in the chat, anyone has ever been there, give a thumbs up, let me know. But I still have some leftover tacos, Tom. I should send them to you.
I want tacos.
Tom and Culture. I should send
It's always those little places, man. If there's one thing I miss about South Houston, there was this little place called Magic Burger. And I mean, you're talking bullet holes in the walls, and you walk in there and you're like, I don't know, but you get one of those hamburgers, man. Holy smokes. That was the shit. Forget McDonald's and all that.
Oh yeah. It's because the place is Loki. It's because the places that emphasize they emphasize the love on the food. They're not trying to make the walls look nice or the menus look nice. They're making the food look nice. So OSHA don't want to go into those places, and that's
Give me a
fine
high
because
five.
we don't need OSHA. We got the food.
Give me a high five, culture. Thank you. Rob Altus.
Yeah. Altus.
Love King Taco. Yes. Yes.
In fact, you know what, Polly, I'm just gonna drive over there, man. We'll have some food, man. We'll have some food.
And I think Soul Assassin has been there, Loki. Burger
Hell
Soul
yeah.
makes you want to shoot the
Yeah,
wall.
hell yes. Hell yes. It's right across. It was. I don't know if it's still there, but it was right across the street from South Houston Intermediate. So you could just go out of school, go out of your junior high, go across the street, get a burger. Yeah, man. It was awesome.
One of our wrenches, my cousin Uriel is in the house. He misses King Taco as well. Uriel, hail. Purple Valkyrie.
God, you make me want to go to California
My-
now.
Anytime, guys.
I know. We will eat.
But Purple, I haven't heard from Purple in a while. I think I've asked you this before as far as the Mexican food there.
Yes, it's substandard, I think would be the best way to describe it. So if they ever do open up the borders and I can finally start to travel again, getting to experience real Mexican food is high on my list. So
That's a good priority to have.
Nice.
So I might be coming to you for recommendations, Polly.
You want to go to South Carolina first. That's where you want to go first. Yeah.
That was my first stop.
And know that southern Tex-Mex is different than that California Mexican food. So you got like southern Tex-Mex in Texas, and then you got that
Southern
California
Tex-Mex,
stuff.
it's better. Southern Tex-Mex is better than Mexican food in California. Hands down.
Yes.
It is. There's
Dude,
no comparison.
All right.
You know what? I'll give.
Only Nick the Ghost, the MMA champ, can talk shit like that, and me be like, okay.
I get to be next to a Nick.
In the last couple of visits out to San Diego, I'll say this. I mean, it's probably because you're obviously right there by the ocean. The mariscos, like the seafood, Mexican seafood, is way better.
Oh yeah,
over there.
yeah.
That's all up and down the Baja California.
Over there, like Baja California, I mean, yeah, they kill it out there, man. It's way better than any mariscos seafood here.
Let's just be honest, right? Like what Nick says, you can go to different states, right? And just like he said, we're known for the burrito and the Mexican seafood.
Yeah, mariscos.
Right? New Mexico, green chili.
Yes.
On everything.
Chili.
Everything Mexican.
Baby. Yeah.
Then you have Tex-Mex. Then you have Chicago style Mexican food.
Sonoran, man. Sonoran.
Yeah. Okay. So
I can't stand the mid US because it's like they put this white cheese on everything, and I'm like, I'm just no. The
fake stuff.
Yeah, the southern Tex-Mex is so much better than this shit in central US. I hate it. That's the one thing I hate about being in Missouri is the Mexican food sucks. There's one restaurant within 100 miles that makes it Tex-Mex style, and it's good, but it's not as good as like real Tex-Mex from Texas.
Take care, Happy Dinosaur. Thanks for being here.
You can make your own cheese, Loki. You can make your own cheese. You can get it there, man.
Oh yeah, I know, but like to go out and get it at a restaurant, that's a totally different. You just can't get it. They put this white shit on everything.
Let me pause you guys. I don't know how much longer Purple's going to be with us, but another Purple. You were part of a couple of great moments, including our top 10, our countdowns. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always coming on the show when I ask. I mean, I know there's a couple times where just as far as scheduling, but and we've had some good times.
We have those top 10 lists are some of the most fun that we've done. I think we laughed constantly doing them.
Yeah, you guys hated my my number one, but that's all right, Tom.
Never quite got over it. Sorry. Still controversial.
So it was very controversial, my number one Latino actor of 2021, but that's okay.
Who was it?
What's that?
Who was it? I didn't catch that. Who was it?
Anyway, so we're gonna.
Come on!
It's a fun night. People have come here to get away from the toxicity of recent recent news and all that stuff. They're in the chat, having a good time. There's more tips, more gifts. I want to play a video.
Hi, hi, hi.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, mi amor. Not Ryan Johnson tipped $20. Gifted. Congratulations on reaching 1K. Very well deserved. Onward and upward. Anonymous, $5. Congrats on 1K. Jedi Bill 797 tipped. Gifted $7.97. Congratulations on 1K subscribers. Ramos gifted $10. Congrats, sir. Wow. Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusto lo mejor. I love this. I've actually been playing the soundtrack. It's called Robert Rodriguez's Mexico and Mariachis. Does anyone have that album?
No, but that is one of my favorite scenes in the film. It's one of my favorite songs in the film. One of my favorite songs from the soundtrack. Man, what a great moment.
Oh, what a great moment, Tom. Look who just popped in.
Jeff just popped in. He's only got about 5 minutes, Paulie.
It's the great actor Jeff Rivas, everybody.
What's happening, everybody?
Greetings.
Hey.
Greetings.
So we're great. Hey, Romi, Jeff's here. He was just here that she took off. Jeff, yes. And people here in the chat, and if you haven't seen Jeff on our show and he looks recognizable, it's because he was in the movies La Bamba and Blood In, Blood Out. And you helped us get this panel going. That was, I think it's got over 7,000 views now, bro.
Wow.
Castro.
Yeah. And
right?
What's that?
The Silhouettes, right? He's the lead singer of the Silhouettes.
Yes, he is.
He is the Silhouettes. Get that right, sir.
I love it. Yeah, I love La Bamba, man. I love that movie.
I know, it's awesome.
Cool.
Jeff, this is MMA champ Nick the Ghost Gonzalez.
How's it going, Jeff?
What's happening, brother? Good to see you guys.
I just wanted to make an announcement and let everyone know that we raised $1,600 for the Latino Theater Company, and we're going to be sending it off to him. That was from the stream that we did on Blood In, Blood Out. So hopefully, Tom, you guys killed the donation tab, because I'm still getting money from that.
I'll let Andre know.
Yeah. Congrats, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate that so much. It's amazing. And you don't even think that may help, but that's going to help, get us some equipment, get us, things that we need. So really appreciate that. And I have a little surprise for you. I was talking to my fellow company members and maybe be able to put together an American Me one for you.
Ooh.
How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
What?
I was hoping for La Bamba, but I'll take that.
It's our competitor, but I'm happy to help. If that's going to help you guys, and we got to work on that. I'm sorry, I'm pressed for time. I had another previous gig that I'm on another line over here, but thank you guys so much. I'm so glad we made this connection again, Paulie. Tell Remy I said hello and good night. Thank you all your subscribers, and congrats on reaching 1,000. And let's get together and rumble about this next possibility. Okay. I talked to Taylor, and Taylor was really excited about this thing. And I reached out, and I'm going to get in touch with Damien. So we have a part 2 to work on if you want to.
Well, like I said, I was hoping for La Bamba, but if we can get American Me and La Bamba, that'd be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go thank you so much. Romy went to walk the dogs.
Oh, what timing.
Right,
Romy and Jeff did a great go ahead. You got to go?
Yeah, I got to go.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Great actor Geoffrey Rivas coming in, 1,000 subscriber celebration.
Wow.
You can catch him on right now 911 Lone Star. He's on that one as well. He's such a great actor.
He's done a ton of stuff. Like that was the thing the other night that was crazy was the amount of talent we had on. It was just like, I mean, if you go through their filmographies, it's just like nuts of all the people we had on there. And we even had a cameo bomb from Helen Mirren of all people.
You know what though? I clipped some other stuff. She kept bombing a lot.
Awesome.
It was hilarious because can I come in now? Can I go? Like
Is that what she was doing? I was so preoccupied with everything else. I didn't notice till that one time.
Well, I just noticed it now this week because I was actually editing, you know, like I did that short 12-minute version. And I was like, she keeps popping her head in. Dame Helen Mirren, right?
Yes, Oscar-winning Dame Helen Mirren.
Yeah, Oscar-winning. Yeah, so
so was Taylor Hackford for that matter, but yeah.
Well, you know, American Me. Have any of you guys seen American Me besides me and Nick?
I have.
Yes. Been a while, but yes.
Culture?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm nodding affirmatively.
I should look and see if I have that. I might actually have that one.
In comparison to the two movies, I always think American Me was a little more graphic in the details of the movie.
Well, what it is that there's.
I mean, it's essentially the same story, but the brother having to kill a little puppet, you know, that's pretty hardcore. He has to kill his own brother, you know. But that also, I think, kind of showed you the depth of what.
Hey man, not everyone's seen it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. It is a bleak, hopeless story. So you can, you know, it's really hard to watch, but it's a pretty good. It's a pretty, you know, good story. I know culture's got to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to step off so quickly. And look, man, congratulations. I knew you were going to get here. I think I said it from day one. You, sir, are a true inspiration to the community. And you do what I do. You sit at as many lunch tables as you possibly can, and you drag as many people into the spotlight as you can. And I really respect that. And the boss wanted me to tell you that she loves you. So just so you know,
the boss.
Man, she's in charge. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Paulie, you more than deserve this, my friend. And I can't wait to hang out again soon, man. Just reach out. We'll do it. All right, man.
Yeah,
All right.
love you, brother.
Tell Mike thank you too. And well, he's here. Thank you.
He's right there.
Iron Man. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. And I will see you guys later.
Good night, Culture.
Hi, Culture.
Oh, he's one of the best of us. Hey, Tom, I know you need to leave soon, but before you leave, I was hoping I could maybe ask you a question or two, which is that you and Paulie seem to gel pretty quick. And I wasn't aware that Midnight Sedge and you guys, Andre and you, had this idea for a Latino channel or Spanish channel. And I was hoping you could talk a little bit about what you think the future direction of Midnight Sedge and what, you know, you and Paulie might be doing down the road.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Like Andre, I mean, I met Paulie, gosh, when was it? End of last year-ish, I want to say. And then Andre presented this idea to me about doing some videos in Spanish. And I'm like, well, yeah, but if we do that, we got to do a whole channel. Like, we can't just, you know, have some videos in Spanish and some and not. That's going to confuse people. He's like, you're right. And I'm like, if we're going to do this, though, because he had already been talking to another gentleman about doing some translations and stuff, which is something we're also working on. And I said, if we do this, there's at least one guy I know we got to get in on this, and that's Paulie. Like, because this guy knows his shit. I mean, he's really good at what he does. And then, of course, better yet, he's Latino. He just happens to be Latino. So not only does he speak Spanish, but, you know, all these other things are, you know, that just kind of happen to come together. So I introduced him to Andre, and Andre was just floored with him, fell in love head over heels with Paulie, just like I did the first time I met him. Because how can you not? I mean, he confuses your genitals.
No, you know, the first time we streamed, man, you barked at me a little bit. I was like, what's up, Tom?
What did I do?
Yeah, you like, you know, and listen, it's all love. It's all love.
See, I usually give people shit and see how they react. What did I do?
Correct. You're correct. You gave me a little bark, and I was just like, dude, it's all good, man. You know, I'm here. I got you. You know, and then, you know, that was.
No, usually I'll check and see if somebody can take a little shit. Right. If they do, then they're cool in my book.
Okay, good.
But it depends on how you react to it.
Yeah, no, I you know, and that's the thing is that you know, I think you know a little bit about me. I definitely not on our shows and our channels do I overreact?
Oh, absolutely not. You are one of the coolest guys, and I don't mean that in just like, you know, the way he dresses or all that. No, I mean cool as in demeanor and just lay back kind of guys I've ever met.
Not that I don't have opinions. I just, you know.
Oh yeah, and I've seen you get a little worked up too.
Yeah, yeah, it's healthy. It's healthy, you know. But no, man, we got you know, Midnight's Edge Español.
Yeah,
that's filo de la noche, medianoche, tefilero. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be fun, man.
That's the plan, and I brought you on as basically like a producer / coordinator / curator, whatever. I think curator was the word you used that I liked quite a bit because that's really, I mean, you're getting all this stuff together with Mike, Mexican Ironman, which is great too. He's done a lot of help. I mean, there's been a lot of times we couldn't have done anything without him. So yeah, between you guys and a few other people that we're kind of looking at right now, as far as bringing in,
we're bringing the team together.
Yeah, we're kind of bringing a team together. So we'll be doing podcasts, we'll be doing videos, interviews. I think we're talking about doing some music crossover stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be really, really, really cool. We're going to be doing some of it will be in Spanish and some of it'll be subtitled. It just all depends. On the videos, but the main podcast will be in Spanish, is my understanding. So that will be one thing specifically for the the Spanish speaking crowd, as far as that goes. So, but hey, you know, I mean, it'll be a lot of fun, and I know like I said, we're going to do a lot of crossovers. I know you've done like some where we'll do like a little bit of an English interview, and you'll do a little bit of a Spanish speaking interview, which is cool. So it gives kind of like a little extra, you know, for that channel. So it won't all be like the same stuff. So that's what's also cool about it. So it just won't be like just the Spanish version. So that's what one of the reasons I brought Polly in was because I wanted actual content, not just the same shit in a different language.
No, we're just getting going. We're putting the team together. It's international Latinos. We already got a couple people from South America, from Mexico, and then hopefully one from Spain. So yeah, you know, we're gonna try to launch Cinco de Mayo. So
that's the plan.
That's the plan. We already got a couple videos done.
Yes.
You know, little by little, bro. But dude, thanks for being here, Tom.
Oh, no problem. I got a few more minutes left, like I told in the chat. But
okay.
Yeah, that's hopefully the plan. By the 5th of May, we're gonna have it up and running, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, kids.
Orale, Ghost, you have to go.
Bye.
Nice meeting you, man.
It looks like you gotta go no matter what. You're out of here.
You know, there is before you go,
Appreciate you having me on, brother. Thank you.
Of course. Before you go though, Eric K did gift $5. He says, I disagree, and not even nicely. San Diego has the best Mexican food in any state, bar none. I give you Baja with some fresh seafood. There you go.
I ain't getting in the middle of that.
He's never had queso. not the way we serve it here. You know, you go over there, I ordered queso, and they brought me like a bowl of grated cheese, and I was like, "What is this?" You know, I wanted like queso for my chips. I'm like, "What is that?" But that's my opinion. But
hey, at least I know what queso means.
I mean, yeah, that's right. I was like, no, I wanted melted cheese for my chips, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, oh. Texas, man. Well, I'm such a Texan. You know, born and raised here. So, yeah.
All right, champ. We're gonna move
thank
on,
you for
brother.
having me again, and good luck with everything in the future. Thank you again for having me. I'll be out that way soon.
All right, brother. God bless. God bless the family.
All right, bye.
There he is, the champ, Nick the Ghost Gonzalez.
Nice to meet you, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
See you guys.
Have a good evening.
Adios.
Take care.
Hey, bye.
Let's Romy, we got some more tips. So let's gifts. Sorry.
Gifts.
Thank you, sweetie. Vigilante Williamson gifted $5. Congrats. Just another red shirt. $5. Congrats on 1,000 subs, amigo. The Guinea Pig Collective. $5. Congrats, Polly. Odelay. Oh, we got a lot more. PJ Orville Nation, $20. Muchísimas felicidades, Polly. Te lo Te
lo mereces.
Te lo mereces. See, even Mrs. Slant helps me out with my Spanish.
Oh,
That's how it is. Every day. Godzillionaire, $5. Congrats on 1,000 subs. And Mrs. Slant knows several languages.
Ooh, nice. That's cool. Probably comes in handy.
Several implies more than two, more than several.
At least 3.
Yeah.
So is that that's how she gets away with talking smack and you don't know?
In Portuguese,
It looks like a
get
yes
away
on
with
her
it.
face. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, definitely Portuguese.
He'll understand Portuguese. He just can't talk back, which is really nice.
Fala português.
He knows the same 6 things that he knew when we met over 5 years ago.
Eu gosto
de você.
De você.
You know, I think now would be a great time to talk about the story of how you two met. Come on, not everybody knows the story. Come on.
So we have some chats here. I'm just playing.
If loving Polly is wrong, Romy doesn't want to be right.
Well, without giving away too much, I wasn't living here just yet. I was still living I was living in Austin, Texas, and I was visiting family and doing a little workout here. And Romy was living here. Even though she's from New Jersey, New York, we had a mutual friend who is no longer a mutual friend. But I wanted to see that mutual friend that weekend. This was, in 2015. And I said, "Hey, where are you guys at?" She's like, "Oh, we're celebrating my friend's birthday. We're just wrapping up the birthday weekend."
My birthday.
She had just turned,
something,
20-something. So I went over there to where they were at, and she had gone to the restroom. So I was hanging out, talking to my friend, our mutual friend, and a couple other friends. She comes out. I see her. I have not left her side since then. It was a lightning bolt, and I was supposed to go. I took my dad to the quickest dinner in the world because I said, "Dad, I have a date. I got to get back."
Well, wait a second. You got to back up. It took him all of 3 minutes to turn to me and say, "Hey, what are you doing after this? Can I take you out for something?" And I was like, "What?" I had
smooth.
Good
So
6
smooth.
mimosas in me, and it was my birthday weekend.
Okay. So that helped.
Right.
Added influence. Nice.
And I was like, "All right, I better go home and take a nap real quick."
Right. I didn't say that, sweetie. So,
That's all right.
That's
I'm
all
not
right.
ashamed. I like my mimosas.
There you go. Own it. Yeah.
You guys know, and I was at that time into my 3rd month of being sober. So it was like it was very interesting. Yeah.
So we'll just fast forward really quickly, and it was about 9 o'clock the next morning, and I was still sleeping, and I got this text message, and it said, "Hi, I just landed." And I was like, "Okay, I'll be seeing and hearing from this guy again." That wasn't a layover.
That's amazing.
And we had a love distance relationship for almost a year, and then I moved back home, and it's been fantastic. It's been fantastic.
But going back to when we first saw each other, and it really was a lightning bolt because it was weird. I came out of the restroom and I saw him just, we locked eyes, and my first thought was, I know this guy. I know this guy. So, it's one of those things where it was like, he seemed so familiar to me, really.
So, Tom, going back to Jeff Rivas, right? Okay, going back to anyways, we share a lot of people from our past, theater people, actor people, right? But we never met each other, and yet she worked with my college,
and I was in New York City.
Yeah, my college theater professor. They did a play together off regional theater. I mean, there's so many people she knows that I've known.
Actually, when you put up our first Facebook picture, Luis Alfaro, I remember, commented and said, "What? my muse and the mocoso that I knew from how many years ago together. This is blowing my mind. So it was an East Coast, West Coast romance that happened many, many years later. So
yeah,
so romantic.
Yeah,
It's very romantic.
yeah,
I love it.
And you know, it's real. It's every day, and now we got a little house. We got the doggies, and you know, it's every morning. It's like, wow. You know, no, and I mean that in a positive way. Like, this is amazing, sweetie. No, like, wow.
He's still here.
It's still happening. Oh, what are we gonna do next?
Lucas just joined us as Valiant Renegade. What's up, brother?
Oh, I had a few minutes. I just got home playing dad tonight, running the kids around, and then I saw the stream was coming up this afternoon, and Mike, Mexican Ironman, sent me the link. I couldn't pass it up just to tell you. In the few minutes I've got, congratulations. All of my heartfelt love and congratulations to you, brother. And I hope this continues, and I hope for a very fruitful and bright future for you on YouTube. You're one of the best of us, and that's really it. I just wanted to come on and just tell you congratulations. So God bless you.
Oh man, cool. Well, God bless you, man. Hang out for a little while if you can.
I'll stick around for a few minutes.
Yeah. One of our new buddies, Valiant Renegade. I saw you guys, you and Vigilante on Midnight's Edge today. That was way cool. I love that.
Had a great time.
Tom is so open, man. You know, like, you know, and I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it clean. My mom's in the chat, and so is Romi's here, but.
We'll take out the coach's echo-based no words list. I know Mike was parsing that around earlier, so we'll stick to that.
Yeah, let's stick to that. That's a good idea. Tenemos más.
There's a lot of really great comments I'm just reading here.
Oh
on the
yeah,
screen.
yeah. Which one do you want to put up, hon?
RC from New York City.
Yes.
Romy, those mimosas were good. Polly, I think I'm in love.
Oh, look at no,
Jed-
hold on.
Jedi's-
Look who's leaving. Mom, you don't have to go.
I'm leaving now. Hi, Mama.
Bye, Mom.
I don't want to hear anymore.
Yeah. I don't want to hear anymore.
But Jedi 6 said once you adopt pets together, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
That's why we got 2 just in case. you know.
Yeah. And we've talked about this on when we, you know, and that's one of the big things that I wanted to keep doing with this channel, guys, is having a strong charity arm. You know, whether it's sober and rehab or musicians or pet rescues.
Yeah.
And we did a great fundraiser with this animal rescue shelter. Almost like
I want to give a shout out to them. Actually,
Sure, go ahead.
The Southern California Animal Rescue Squad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Scars organization. Michelle and Mady, they do such an incredible job. It is a labor of love for these 2 Latina ladies, and they go into some of the most difficult neighborhoods and rescue these pups that are really abused, neglected, disregarded, forgotten. And we just want to say thank you to them.
Yes. Nick, you got a split? Who's got a split? Or we just say I can't hear you.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go.
I got a split. So, but hey, thank you for letting me in here, you and Mexican Ironman. I appreciate it. And congratulations. Awesome to stick around for that story, by the way. That alone was worth the price of admission. So
Nick, you have a very special place in my heart because you are a stand-up man and you are a father to your children, and that goes a long way in my book, man. And,
Thank you.
I just love streaming with you all the time. Everyone subscribe to 32 Flavors of Nick Wiza.
I'm 19 away from 300, so let's make this one Sparta tonight. All right.
Let's make it
Appreciate
happen.
it, guys. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. This is awesome being on here. Paulie, just measure. You got 990,000 more to go, and you will get there. Oh yes.
All right.
You will
all right.
get there.
Oh man.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Adios.
Hey, you know what, Paulie? I've got to get something to eat, brother. I haven't eaten in like it's been like all evening. I had breakfast this morning and that's it. I had a stream right before this, but I want to say something, man.
Yeah,
With all
hold
the
on.
crap going on.
Let me blow you up a little bit. Hold on. Oh, that's those are mighty nice arms, Tom.
Yeah.
The guns.
With all the crap that's going on and all the people that are like, well, you can't be a part of this culture, or you're this and you can't be that. You know what? I grew up around Latinos, and I grew up around proud people. They loved to party. They loved their culture. They loved it all. And there was so much love and so much welcoming in that community for this white kid, you know, and being around that was special to me. It was a part of my life that I'll never forget. And being around you is the exact same thing. I get the exact same feeling, almost like I'm home. You know, I'm up in the mountains around all these white people in Missouri, and then I'm hanging out with Paulie on Latino Slant and Mexican Ironman, and it feels like home, brother. And
Nice.
you have done that for me. You and Mike have done that for me. So thank you. Anything I can do, brother. Anything ever. You need anything, man. Just ask. I'm here. Anything I can do for you.
I love you, Loki.
I love you too, brother. You guys take care. Congrats.
Thank you, man. Go get something to eat. Go eat good. Have a great meal.
All right, brother. I'm gonna make some enchiladas my way.
Oh,
Yes. We had tacos for dinner. Do it.
Oh, hell
yeah. I told him King Taco.
King Taco.
Well, take care, Loki.
Take care, guys. Thank you. And congrats again. Congrats again, Paulie.
Good night,
thank you. So, you know, Pat S, and we've talked a few times in the streams, and he says this, hey, Paulie, big thank you for encouraging me last month. Tomorrow I get my second 30-day chip.
Nice.
It works if you
Good
work
job.
it, brother. Whoa, yeah.
Nice.
Good job, man.
Way to
Well
go.
done, Pat.
I'm coming up on 6 years, but let me tell you, the hardest thing to do is those first 30. So man, that is way cool. And guys, by no means don't encourage you guys to not get if you have a chela, if you have something to drink, cheers, whether it's water or whatever it is. Salute to everyone who's trying to make it today.
Indeed. Skull.
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 Oh my God. Wow, that's fun, man. That's fun. Yeti's been quiet. Yeti, ¿qué pasó?
Oh, well, it's your show. I didn't want to intrude on anything because this is your big celebration. But I do have one big question for you. Have you ever tried making your own hot sauce?
No, why?
Because I don't know, I make my own. It's good.
Oh, okay.
It tastes fantastic. And,
I mean, we make pico. I can make pico de gallo. I don't do that a lot.
No.
No.
We have this great Pickford Market here on the corner. They have everything and so many kinds of hot sauces, and we love hot sauces and all kinds of vinegars and stuff like that. But I hear you. I mean, you know, it's a good feeling when you make something at home, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I haven't mastered to get the right consistency, but the heat has been getting right. And each time it gets just a little bit closer, and it's a great feeling. It tastes fantastic.
We got some great spicy, incredible spicy barbecue sauce from this. There's a great barbecue spot in our new hood in Mid City called Phillips Barbecue, and they gave us a vat of this stuff. Like I'm basically going to put it on everything.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'm going to check on what these boys of mine are doing. But I just want to say congratulations, honey. I love you. I'm glad you're having this. And that you've arrived at the 1,000, the enigmatic 1,000.
Well, you've let me hang out here and play. So
yeah. No, it's been great. And thanks to all you guys out there, really, for all the support.
Thank you, Romy.
Yes,
thank
thanks,
you
Purple.
for allowing him to be here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for putting up with those bad movies.
It was a bumpy start at first. Now I'm like, okay, so what time is your show? Because Auntie Kim's coming over. Okay, great.
Right.
I end up doing like a Scrabble night or something. Right, Annie? But congratulations.
Thanks, baby.
And he looks really good and he smells good too. So that's good. Love you. All right. See you guys soon.
Wow, I want my wife to be this supportive when I hit 1,000.
Right? I just want a wife.
I
I'm gonna. Oh, hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey,
¿qué pasó?
There's the man. Oh wait. Popped in, popped out.
Just wanted to say hey.
We got some more. We got a lot more gifts. Let me just do these real quick, and then we'll say whoever has to bounce. Right. Let's play something. Diego gifted $10. Polly just says an FYI, not only do I know Spanish and English, I also know Portuguese, since technically I'm Brazilian. Also add to that learning German and 2 years of Latin, so I think I'm more than qualified for that job with Midnight's Edge Espanol. Nice. Yeti, $5. Yeti, congratulations, Polly. Thanks for translating for my dumbass. Los 70s rock fan tipped, gifted. He changed Los because it was that. $20. Hola, Polly. Many congratulations on reaching 1,000. I'm proud to be a Slantino. And that's one thing if I can get Mexican back here, that's one thing, guys, I've tried to bring with my channel, and Loki alluded to it, is that, like, whether we call you guys Slantinos or Chicanos or homies, it's a state of mind. It's so this culture, you can grow up in it, as many people have that aren't by blood a Latino, but for more, for lack of better words, they're Chicano. It's a state of mind. So I wanted to bring that mindset to all you guys that are kind of outside of this culture and have fun with us. And we've been having a good time, Mike.
Oh man, it's been it's great. Am I muted still? Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you.
No, we got
Great.
you, Mike.
I think it's been great. I mean, one of the things we talked about early on is we say, there's a lot of people that love a lot of different aspects of Latino culture that aren't necessarily any kind of Latino, but like the director said the other day, he grew up, I think, near Santa Barbara, in a very heavily Chicano neighborhood and stuff like that. And, you don't even need to grow up in the neighborhood. I mean, there's food, there's music, there's art, there's movies, there's all kinds of stuff. And I think in a world of so much, I guess, fighting and negativity, our community really doesn't really have a lot of that. We tend to find the lowest barriers to bond with anybody, regardless of anything. I mean, just linguistically, there's never been something like, "Oh, you don't speak Spanish, so you can't eat my tacos." No, I mean, you make a little effort, like, "Hey, all right," Then I talked to Andre, and his Spanish is better than mine the other day. So, you never know. I mean, seeing Tom, Tom knows more about some of my favorite movies than I do, and I'm just like, oh my god, okay, we're gonna name him Tom Dominguez, honorary. But the whole point is that is to be welcoming and open. And I think Tom was talking about this on the show the other day. I was just a wrench. But going forward, I think we have to resist the temptation to fight with each other. And we've been on lockdown so long, that's what's starting to happen. And almost anything could trigger us. And what we've got to do is we've got to take the time to get to know each other a little bit better. There's been a couple of passings away of a couple people that have been close to me, and you know what? We've met a lot of great people. We meet each other. We just gotta get closer to each other. More importantly, if you got a story to write or you got some music to share, like Tom, I'm gonna make that into a house remix this weekend. But if let's do our own art. Let's do our own music, our own movies, our own scripts. I mean, obviously the folks in Hollywood don't like us, no matter what color we are, but we all seem to get along pretty doggone good. So
Valiant, thank you. No, I feel you, Mike. Valiant, any thoughts on that? Or anyone? I don't mean to call you out, but anyone?
No. I just what specifically? I guess. Let me ask that. Just
yeah. I mean, I try to keep myself away from the fray, out of the fray. I don't want to say above. I don't like that word. There's always going to be, people disagreeing and, people getting emotional. And what I was seeing was, a stream about a stream about a stream about a stream. And I'm like, the slant here is just, I'm just sharing the culture, guys, and, the more I share something that's specific, the more universal it is for everyone. So I'm just, wanted to hear what you guys thought. That's all.
I was just going to say, I look, and this is one of the things I think is unique and wonderful about this channel is that you just try to be yourself and you put yourself out there and you do a great show. And I think people love you for it. And it's why your channel has grown as much as it has. And I think you're honest about it. And it's very hard these days because unfortunately the way modern culture is, it's so divisive and it's a shame. And, you know, it's fine for people to disagree on things, whether it's something as frankly innocuous and ultimately meaningless as Star Wars, for example, versus something that is permeating all of our lives like politics. The bottom line is, I just wish everybody could be able to sit down and have adult conversations like they used to about all these things. You know, we can all disagree on things, and I would be willing to bet that there's a lot of people on this panel right now, people in the chat right now, that we all have disagreements about things. But you know what? We all love to show up together and enjoy commonalities like this show. And that's great.
Yes.
And that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes,
you know, it's the way it's supposed to be. And I wish we could all get back to that. And it's, you know, it's fun to have the commentary and we can snipe back and forth. But at the end of the day, we just need to be adults about things. And that's
Valiant. That's all that the slant is about. That's all, as you guys know. Purple, what are your thoughts, sweetie?
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. I think, as you say, there is a lot of disagreement, but I think ultimately we have more in common than we do differences. And I think you've kind of brought that to the front with your channel and, you know, with the wider community. And for me, you've expanded my horizons. You know, you've brought a culture that I didn't know as much about, and I thank you for that.
Wow. Well, that's you know, and I think, I don't know if you guys saw the video. I don't know if anyone was here, like the first minute where I played the first show, like I played my first stream. Did you guys see that, Tom? Purple?
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Okay, I'm just gonna play that first part, like literally the first 30 seconds. Is that all right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second here.
No.
Right? No. File. I had it. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Polly here on the slant, and new little haircut I got there. This is really gonna. Okay, so my first live show, that's on my phone, and I did have these headsets, but it wasn't connected. It was all Wi-Fi. I didn't know anything. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
I like the low V-neck on the chest. That's kind of.
It's a workout T-shirt. It's a, you know, like you cut it so it can breathe.
Right,
right. Yes, and that's our old house. That's our old studio apartment in West Hollywood. But the only person that was watching was Mexican the series.
I don't know how I got the notification because I don't watch Mexican Latino nothing on YouTube.
Be the first little stream, and we'll take it from there. And I just hope to God that y'all can hear me. My name is Polly. This is the Slant. The Latino Slant is just that. It's my views and my takes on pop culture, film, books, music, art. Whatever the genre is, if there is a Latino storyline that needs some attention, that deserves to be talked about, I'm gonna talk about it. And I might not have always the most popular view that other people might have, but it's my slant. Mark this now. I believe I had one person watching me for a minute. There he is. For a little while. Whoever that one person is, Mike, I appreciate you. All right, my friends.
Is it really you,
Be
Mike?
well.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was. He had two people on the stream. He was one. I was the other.
Yeah.
I just stared at him. I just watched him, and I looked at the show. I'm like, okay, all right. The video and audio is, kind of reminded me of Echo Base Network when we got started there. Rough, real rough.
Real rough.
I said, but this guy's got something interesting. You know, he just fascinated me. And then I reached out to you. You probably thought I was a weirdo, right? Paulie, when I called you that first time? Come on, admit it, right?
I mean, you know, I was just having a good time.
I was going to say, so you did not know Paulie before that stream?
No.
No.
But
Wow.
hold on to that, guys, because the lovely purple Valkyrie, it's like what 4 a.m. over there. What's going on?
Nearly, almost. Yeah, I am sorry, guys. I'm going to have to say goodnight. But before I do, Paulie, we are so proud of you. You've brought something amazing to this community, and we thank you for it. Ever since you joined us on that DC stream for that, was it 11 hours, 10 hours of craziness that we did?
That's right. That's right.
Been an honor to know you and to get to work with you and to get to know Romi and Mexican Iron Man. Papi, you do such a good job. Thank you.
Gracias a ti. Buenas noches, or buenos dias in your case. All right, Purple, you take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night, Yeti, Vigilante, Tom. Just another red shirt. Good night, guys.
And
Have a good night, Purple.
And just another red shirt has joined us. Hey, man.
Hey, Paulie, congrats again on 1,000 subs. You do fantastic videos. You have amazing guests, and I love your live streams. But I still got to say, Baby Yoda was robbed.
Oh, God. All right. Baby Yoda was robbed. So we did the top Latino actors, not good people of 2021. And my number one choice was Pedro Pascal. So that is what I mean by it ain't going to be popular, or, it was definitely controversial, but I don't give a shit. He's a great actor and I love him for his work.
Oh, this is going to be Flash Gordon all over again.
Well, I mean, and Tom was on the stream, this is what I based it on. It's not like, I was like, fanning, like he didn't put up any work. He had a great year, but anyways, thanks, Just Another Red Shirt, for bringing that up.
Well, you reminded me. My comment showed up when you replayed the video of that show.
This mug is for you. Did you got your? Anyways, oh hey, hello, Coach. It's Coach. Everybody, ¿Cómo
Hey,
estás?
Paulie, how are you doing, man? Tom, Valiant, Yeti, and Just Another Red Shirt. Nice to see you guys.
Hey, Coach.
He didn't
Same
say
to
hi
you.
to Mexico. Qué vergüenza, man. How's your day, bro?
It's been good.
Did he
It's
not
been
say
good.
hi to me just now? Don't act like you don't know me. They're like, hi, Coach.
Paulie, we just wanted to come in. Nick told me to speak on his behalf.
Okay.
Congratulations, man. 1,000 subs already. Like it hasn't even been a year.
No.
That is awesome. And I just like everything you do. I like your chill, laid back demeanor. I like having you in our streams. I like how you pop your video camera off and on all the time. You go from your picture to your live self. Don't listen to any criticism from people like your friend over there in California. And
Oh my God.
you just keep doing what you were doing, and you don't have to ask him permission
Yeah, I'm
to.
the executive producer over here. What the heck? What are you talking
How many
about?
buses are we going to drive over Mike tonight? Mike.
What were you talking about?
I was listening
I'm
to
here in
the show.
tortilla fields. I'm like over here in the technology and the USB cables.
So
Like,
I
At
have
least
some,
let the
I
man
have
get
some,
through tax season first.
oh my god, we got a VIP that's not Coach. Hold on. We have real royalty backstage. Hold on, be right back.
I'm not a VIP.
Speedy would have saved Mexico, but he got canceled.
Oh, hail Cameron.
Oh wow.
I'm looking like Dracula here with the lighting, but I'm in my car coming back from a karate lesson, and I had to stop and say congratulations to my brother Paulie for all of his subscribers. Many thousands more to come.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. How are you?
Well, what a night! You just missed Romi and Purple. Romi was here sitting with me, but that's okay. Cameron has come to the house, and we're gonna have many more times where we're having great people such as yourself over here, man. And it's all about fellowship.
Well, I'm going to say this. It's not politically correct. It's not okay for 2021, but I'm going to say it anyway. A man is judged by his woman. They say us old sexist dudes say that a woman is man's best business card. And when you meet Romy, you're like, she's with Paulie. Paulie's got to have something. Paulie's got to have something. To have a woman like that, okay, yeah, he's a man. So I mean, she's a remarkable woman. I'm sorry I missed her tonight.
No, man, you're and then Romy and Cameron like really hit it off. They had they're like, just it's always great to see that, because Romy is just such a force of nature. And yeah, we had a good time, man. We had a great time, and thanks for stopping on by.
So it's all good. Well, I have to head on home, so I'm going to apologize. I'm in my car. I'm just, I'm excited to be able to come on. Today is the first time in over a year that I've been able to take martial arts classes again. I know you're a martial artist yourself, so I know, how important it is in the current environment that we're in to really discipline our bodies and minds.
Every day, got to do it, right, Coach?
Yeah. I mean, you could tell by looking at me. I fight for the users.
Oops. All right, my friends. God bless you all. I gotta head out.
Yeah.
So congratulations again. And I hope I'd love to come back and spend time with you in your home, but also I'd love to come and spend time with your community here on the channel when I'm not running around in my car. So I hope we can do that again in the very near future.
Absolutely. We'll have you on very soon, my friend.
All right.
God bless. Have a good night. All right.
Take care.
Have a good night.
Wow, what a pop in, man. The great Cameron. So where were we? We have
I think we were talking about how Coach could use some discipline of mind, body, and soul, and appreciation for the brown people.
That's it, Mike. Coach, I haven't yet had a chance to come on and just hang out and talk about my love for Star Wars. Maybe I'm gonna have you and Nick come on my show here, and we just talk OG Star Wars for a stream, bro. Because the Latino community that loves and still loves OG Star Wars is huge, bro. So
I know how big it is down there, and as a matter of fact, with toy collecting. Some of the most valuable Star Wars toys ever made from the 77 through 85 Kenner toy line was actually made by a Latino company called Lily Ledy.
Really?
Lillyledy. They are incredibly expensive today if you can find them. If you could find some original Star Wars figures that says made in Mexico, you have a very valuable figure in your hands.
Wow. Did not know that. I do have a couple of guys that I want to get on a round table with you. One's two are collectors. One creates those enamel pins, and he's one of us. He just his love for DC and Star Wars and Marvel. So, yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping on by. How are the guys? I haven't heard I haven't heard from Tom or Yeti. How you guys holding up?
Oh, I'm just wondering what Star Wars is.
What do you mean?
Hi, Coach.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Coach. Are you gonna start talking shit, Yeti? Not tonight. Okay.
Hey, Paulie, I just wanted to pop in.
Okay.
So
you're gonna go?
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I got to go to bed. But man, congratulations, and you'll be at 2,000 before you know it.
Orale. Gracias. That's Coach EBN. If you haven't subscribed, please do it now. Take care, Coach.
See you guys.
See you, Coach.
We got a lot of backup. We got a lot of backup here. Let's get Mexican back on here.
Yeah, and just Paulie, real quick, I've got to bail myself. Yeah, I've got to head out. I've got an early day tomorrow. But again, thank you for having me on. Honored to be here, and congratulations again. What a milestone, and you're one of the guys I look up to. And I just hope this continues for you, brother. And as long as you keep being you, I think you'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So God bless you and take care.
Take care. Have a good night. Let's get you on the show very soon. We'll have fun just chomping it up. All right?
Let me know.
All right,
Take
brother.
care.
Have a good night.
You too.
Awesome. All right. Well, who else has to take off?
Hey, I'm good. I'm here to support you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can squeeze a few more minutes here.
Yeah, I actually think we're going to. I don't know if we have any other people coming in, but I want to start wrapping it up. But I'm behind on some
Holly, we're really behind in some of the gifts. Like,
yeah,
backing up. Can you do those real quick?
We're gonna do it quick. Here we go.
Thanks, brother.
T-shirt historian gifted $10. He says, Felicitaciones, mi hermano, de tu hermano cubano mexicano, historiador con camiseta. Gracias a usted, historian. Diego gifted $10. What Mexican Ironman said is true. For New Year's, I spent time with my girlfriend's cousin's political family who are Mexican. My girlfriend is not the quickest to open up, and meanwhile, I was already a part of the family. Ha 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 ha. Great. Anonymous, $5. Polly, I have a script treatment all ready to go. In all seriousness, you don't even have to audition for the main character, but he's Jewish. Is that a problem? I need to bring my white male privilege score down. Will you do the movie? I just got offered a movie role. Okay. Man, that is probably the most I've ever gotten as far as tips, gifts, chats, and not it being a fundraiser. So thank you guys. I'm kind of not used to that. Thank you so much. Let's say hello. What I haven't done in a minute is said hello to anyone in the actual chat. Shellback, what's up, brother? Hopefully you're going to come on here. Pudding Tang 2, felicidades, Polly. I hope that's right. I use Google to translate. Felicidades, you got it right. Cold-blooded critics, Latino Nation. Cardinal Sin, I'm ready for my close-up. Yeah, man. I think so. Just know the red shirt. Are you there?
Yes.
What was one of your favorite? Since I know you follow the channel. As far as one of your favorite moments on the channel, not the Pedro Pascal.
No. My favorite moment on the channel was has to have been figuring out Discord so that I could watch the X-Files with you and all of the Slentinos on the watch parties. And that got me onto Discord, and it got me completely hooked on Latino Slant. And I've been watching more and more streams, and that's been that. But that was the first and big moment.
Thank you. Just know the red shirt. You know, Tom, in listening to Ben Brad again on the Blood In, Blood Out, it made me realize, you know, one of the things that I need to do with Latino Slant, maybe, you know, our Espanol project, is these watch parties of Latino films. It's, you know, it's like, you know, the X-Files and the Deadwood is great. We have that commonality, but I'm like, man, I need to, you know, expose you guys to, you know, these other films, right? These great films. And Tom, you know, most of them. I'm thinking we might start a movie night of just Latino films that the people would love. So I don't know. That's just a thought.
I think that's a pretty
Not
good
a
idea.
bad idea at all.
Yeah, there you go. All right, where's Mexican Iron Man?
We got another guest coming in right now here. I'm helping him with his StreamYard hookup here.
Okay.
Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. And we got another surprise. Congratulations, visitor. 1 second.
Beautiful. So yeah, you know, the getting to watch the Blood In, Blood Out, you know, after, because you're in it, you almost, it was so surreal that, you know, a couple of these guys were legitimately my heroes. And just now it's like, you know, breaking it down, I'm just like, man, you know, and I don't want to go down this rabbit hole too much, guys, but I'm so disappointed in Hollywood. I'm so disappointed in Hollywood. I'm so upset. It upsets me that talent, that cast, that director, that poet award-winning writer, screenwriter, how they have not been used since. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bring the heat. We're gonna turn it up on the Latino Slant, and the more followers that I get, the more heat I'm gonna turn up. Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Well, yeah, it's an absolute shame. Some of these writers and directors have just been passed over that made all those fantastic films. I don't know what happened there. It just seems like Hollywood didn't care about the product. They just wanted to.
Yeah, real quick, Orville Nation's going to sleepy. He's in Europe. Buenas noches, PJ. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Yeti.
Oh no, it just seems like they don't care about that type of art anymore, telling that good story. It's more about, I don't know, pandering than giving those authentic stories to people again.
Yeah, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I think we're all in agreement. I think the the writing, and Cardinal Sin is here, and I'm going to stop because Cardinal Sin is here. Thank you for being here. Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, brother. I just wanted to pop in and wish you a very happy 1,000 subscriber celebration.
Yay.
That's awesome. It's fantastic. I've been following you since before Mexican Ironman was born.
Wow.
No, but seriously, you're my brother. You are an awesome YouTuber. You have a wonderful personality. You have a great expression of your creative, artistic vision. You've been doing this for a long time. You're not, a newbie to broadcasting or media or anything. And it's been a long time coming. We needed the Latino Slant voice in the YouTube space. And I'm just happy that you're here. I'm happy that you've got 1,000 subscribers, and may the next 9,999 subscribers be even quicker.
Gracias, hermano. Gracias. Thanks for being here, and we'll get on your show, brother. I'll get on your show. I really appreciate you being patient. And we want to talk about that jiu-jitsu documentary called Choke.
Choke, yeah.
It's I don't know if anyone has ever seen that. It's actually on YouTube. It's called Choke, and we'll talk some jiu-jitsu.
I'm gonna check that out. I love it. I'm a martial artist, a lifelong martial artist. Although the chronic pain kind of slowed that down a little bit,
right?
But I'm always interested, especially in the movie aspects. I love Bruce Lee movies. I don't love Steven Seagal movies. I love the whole thing, and I'm all in, brother. I'm all in.
Orale, gracias. We have some new a very dear friend and a new friend, Clobberin Times.
Hola, Clobberin Time.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey,
My
man,
friend.
what's up?
Hail to the chat and the illustrious panel. How are you all tonight? 1,000
Clobberin Times, hail to you.
Now that Clobberin Time's here, it's a party.
I do have a question for you, Paulie.
Yeah, go for it.
Have you ever forgiven me for making you spend $30?
You talking about
Justice?
No.
That was the first time you popped it on one of my streams. You're the first friend I made over here, man, when I moved my show to YouTube back in April, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, let's get me back up here.
There we go.
So,
I was
he
doing a show
advised-
without that. Yeah.
and I was so in love with the artwork. And I said, which one should I get? And this is, he told me what to get.
Hardcover
And
there, yeah.
we had the hardcover. You and Tommy were like the first dudes I was hanging out with, and we got that Darth Vader action figure. Hold on a second.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, nice.
Oh wow.
We helped out Tommy with some. I was able to help him out with a couple dollars, and he was able to trade me this.
Wow, that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's Darth Vader statue.
And it's nice, weighty.
Well, now you're just rubbing
have you
it in.
taken it out of the package?
Yeah, you can take it out. It's
Really?
it's been open. It has a
Oh my-
booklet.
oh my
It has a
God.
booklet.
There you
There's
go.
a booklet.
You should have left me in the packaging.
Well, it came like this, but we're gonna take it out.
There are a bunch of Star Wars fans dying right now.
I know it's
Well,
crazy.
isn't
I
Nick
take
here?
all of my toys out of the box.
Nick, what's up, hombre?
Hey, I don't want to interrupt anybody talking.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, Nick.
Yeah,
Hey,
I-
Yeticast. Hey, Tom.
And this has a
Hello.
booklet. And the
Ooh,
booklet we read
nice.
when we first remember Clobberin?
Oh yeah. Cool, man.
And it
Nice.
was like all
story
the
of my
same.
life.
Yeah. Yes. Nice,
But,
man. Yeah, buddy. You were one of the first ones that showed up at one of my streams too. And I was like, and I saw Latino Slant, man, and right then there, you showed up at a couple of them, dude. Kept me happy, man. So
When you buy the Darth Vader action figure, you get the autobiography as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
My cousin was here, and we were close call kid. He was here in town, and I showed him the Mace Windu with the blue
Mace.
lightsaber. Nick.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nick is now
Nice.
also breaking that commandment: "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's Star Wars figures."
Yeah.
I had so many of the Power of the Force 2 series from the 90s, the prequel figures. I tried selling it at one point in time. I couldn't even get people to take it for free.
They weren't willing to pay $1,000.
Yeah, like nobody wanted that stuff. I literally ended up giving. I had so much of it. I literally ended up giving it all to my divided it up between all my nephews.
No.
Yeah, I got rid of all of it like years ago, and I wish I would have hung on to a couple pieces because I literally had like all the Shadows of the Empire stuff, all the Power of the Force 2 stuff, which some of that stuff was pretty good in some of the prequel figures, but yeah, it's all gone. I literally have nothing now.
Yeah, same thing happened.
Really quick, my cousin Uriel, who's also one of my wrenches. Congratulations, primo, from your very first fan. Proud of you. I love you, Uriel, and I'm glad that you are helping me out here in this endeavor.
Polly, how do you say much love in Spanish? Mucho.
Like to a guy or to a girl?
Yeah, if you were to say to your cousin, much love, mucho.
I mean, mucho amor,
More?
Amor, mucho amor.
More. Oh, like amor.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I would
okay.
say that to my cousin.
Mucho amor. Well, yeah. all right.
Uriel, if you're in there, let me know.
I don't know. Is there like a Latino version?
I mean, it's just Spanish. It's just a matter of
Perfect
relationship.
past participle. No, I get it. It's cool.
relationship, right? Yeah.
Muy love, I guess.
Like if it's like if you're doing something, let me see what's going on here. Okay, all right.
Man, if you have to look it up, it's not authentic.
No. I was looking at Mexican Ironman. Had to go. Because I like to say, con mucho gusto.
Well, I know family is very important.
Yeah. So
it's one thing that at least, if not more, the Jewish culture celebrates along with Latin culture. Is that family is very important, and as well, as the the family that you pick. As long as I'm on this topic, the family that you're born with, you can't pick. But the family that comes to you and helps you celebrate your, 1,000 subscriber celebration, those people are your family. We're your family. We're your tribe. We love you. And it's important that we're all here to help you celebrate. And thank you for everything that you have given back to this community.
Thank you, Cardinal. And I know you are a big Bugs fan, and we had the drummer of Los Lobos on the show.
Yeah,
and that is a great.
He's freaking amazing.
Yeah, that was a great interview. Such a good guy, and
I watched it with slavering anticipation. He's such a wonderful person, such a wonderful human being, and on top of that, he's a fucking amazing drummer. You know
what's amazing was that part of the interview where he was talking to us and he said that he'd been drumming for decades, and then he got the job with Los Lobos, and he says I had to learn how to drum all over again.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's like, I can kind of speak to that because I was a professional musician for 25 years as a drummer. And I believe that drummers should be seen and not heard. So I'm violating that precept. But once you achieve a certain level as a drummer, or probably any musician, you see, once you think that you're pretty good, or you are pretty good, you're just able to see over the rise of like how far you have to go, and I think Bugs is a wonderful example of that. And he's a very humble guy, and that humility touched me. And watching Jumbo and the stuff that he did before Los Lobos was incredible. I mean, the guy is an amazing drummer, and he's so humble. It was a great interview and a great show.
It's one of my favorite bands. During that time, like the late 90s, early aughts, is this band called Jumbo.
Yeah,
and God, they rocked. They were like the Mexican Blur, with a little Steely Dan put in them. A lot of Steely Dan,
It's amazing.
So badass. So badass.
And,
but,
while I'm here and I'm still talking,
go ahead.
I'd like to just say honest hello and love to everyone on the panel and in the chat. And Nick from Echo Base Network. Hail, you do some amazing work, brother. And Tom, there's not enough respect for me to communicate to you how much I appreciate the work that you do. Clobby, you know how much I love you.
Hey, buddy.
Yeticast, the same. Just another red shirt. You are awesome, man. And thank you for having me on so that I could say to you in person, Paulie, that I do love you and I care very much about everything that you do. And I think your contributions to the community are amazing. And I couldn't be happier that you've broken the 1K mark.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Great
you so
milestone.
much.
Great
milestone.
Absolutely.
There's something to be said though about that first stream, just streaming to one person. I didn't know who it was. There's something very freeing about not having a damn subscriber or like, because
I guess we've all been there, right?
Yeah, well, because I played that video and I played it a couple times, Nick. I don't know if you got to see it, but it was just like
your very first stream.
It was like it's like a 15-minute video I created of all like everyone's favorite moments because I asked different people who've been on the show. So the first thing I opened it up with was me on the freaking iPhone doing a stream, and Mexican Ironman comes on, and he's the only guy that I don't even know who he was, and he's the only guy I'm streaming to.
And he's like a stalker, right? He's like, "I love you, man."
he actually did not say anything.
Oh, okay. That's almost even worse. You're like,
but I think I remember meeting Mexican Ironman in Nerdrotic's membership streams, because for me, my first is always going to be Gary, and also too, I guess the connection with his sobriety is, I just love where the dude's coming from.
Yeah.
And then that opened it up for me with Midnight's Edge, with who's the other guy I'm thinking about?
Well, if I can interject really quickly while you're trying to think of
I don't
that, the positivity that you bring to the YouTube space,
Yeah.
Polly, the positivity that you bring to the YouTube space is the same kind of frequency of positivity that Nick and Coach bring to the YouTube space, and Clobby and Midnight's Edge. They report on some stuff that's not that great, kind of negative stuff, but they never get down, and the positivity flows. And it's one of the things that I'm most proud of.
I love you, Cardinal. I'm going to stop you because we have two things that are happening. Romi's coming back in. My wonderful
Hola, Romi.
Romi.
And the amazing I'm gonna bring him in. What's up, brother?
Hey, Mr. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Hey,
Hey, R&B.
Hey.
This is a monumental occasion. I mean, the last time we were all together, it was one of the most epic streams I was ever on in my life.
Well, you had asked, how did that all happen? This one right here, because Romi, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Romi, it's a great pleasure to meet you, and I don't know what you did, but you that was magic.
Geoffrey Rivas.
Geoffrey Rivas, yes. Well, it's
What a guy! What a guy! All those guys were really cool, like all of them.
Yeah, he was just here, so we announced that we raised $1,600 for the Latino Theater Company.
Oh, that's great!
Hey,
that's so cool.
That's fantastic.
Mazel tov.
And Benjamin Bratt what an impressive guy. What a thoughtful guy. I was really blown away. I mean, I met a lot of actors in Hollywood, but he was really very impressed by him. I mean, everybody was impressive. And the fact that they all turned out, how fun was that? I thought Taylor Hackford, I kept telling him, like, listen, sir, if you just dropped in for 10 minutes, he stayed for like 2.5 hours. Yeah. And then he brought Helen Mirren in at the end.
Helen Mirren?
Oh, I didn't tell you everything. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
What? You didn't tell her that?
No,
man.
You're cameo of the year.
Damn, Polly.
One of my biggest all-time heroes.
Oh, you were he didn't want to upset her. And let her know.
Oh, and by the way, Helen Mirren's here.
He's in trouble now.
You were in trouble, bub.
I didn't mean to say. Well,
Thanks, Robert.
So I'm sorry.
I hope your couch is comfortable, Polly.
Blame it on Mexican Iron Man. Blame it on Mexican Iron Man.
Can someone cue it up? But anyways, what I loved R&B was just how amazing you and Tom were with me as far as us three hosting, because that could have been a cluster,
Oh, I thought it was great.
No, man. I was just it was so surreal, and I was telling Tom because I got to re-edit a smaller 13-minute clip.
Oh yeah.
And then, like you said, damn, Benjamin Bratt is deep.
He is deep. And wasn't that great though? Like, what was really cool is all those guys, they could have just stuck around for 10, 20 minutes and left.
No.
And they all like I tried to, when I was going around trying to get everybody to talk, I wanted you could see that I was trying to get everybody, and everybody waited their turn, and they were all so polite to one another. And every one of them had something really valuable to say. The stories they told about how they got involved. Because a lot of the time, sometimes actors, believe it or not, can be shy. They're it's one thing for them to perform. Yeah, they absolutely.
Yeah.
And when they don't have a script in front of them, and they have and they're being asked questions, especially for a movie that's 20, 28 years old now or whatever, and for them to come on, and they were all just, I could listen to those guys for hours. Like, I would love to have spend all afternoon at some backyard barbecue and just listen to all of them talk. It was awesome. They were, I couldn't believe that. I mean, I still have I haven't put my Blood In, Blood Out DVD away. It's right over here somewhere, but I just couldn't believe it. That was like one of the greatest streams ever.
Helen freaking Mirren.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
So
I'm just kidding, Romy. I just made that up.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, nobody's in trouble.
No.
All right. Yeah. Well, it was really nice for you to come by.
By the way, congratulations.
Thanks
a
for coming
monumental
in,
event.
Rob, and stirring up the pot and leaving.
No.
It's all good.
R&B, man, you're the Obi-Wan, and you know, I think because I was so tongue-tied about the whole thing. It's so surreal. That's probably why I haven't even decompressed to really talk about it to Romy, because there was so much that went on.
I saved all of
Whatever. It's okay. It's all right.
No, but it was great, and then that much money was raised by the community. I mean,
Yeah.
and you know, I thought listening to the stories about how important the Latino Theater Company was to all of those actors. You know, I mean, it's interesting. It's one thing to raise money for a cause, but to have everybody that's on the stream who's helping raise money for the cause actually be personally invested in that cause and have stories about the Latino Theater Company and how and it's funny listening to them talk about how they were all up for like the same roles. Like back in the day, they're all competing with each other, and yet they still all love each other. You'd think that I hate that guy. He took my role in this and this.
That happens a lot, but
I have
the
to tell
second
you
part,
guys-
the loving each other, not necessarily.
Yeah.
No.
But I have to tell you guys,
you're actually
you know,
not right, Cardinal. You're actually not right. Listen to this.
Within our community, you know, I always used to talk about this because you know, I was in the New York theater scene for many, many years, and there was, you know, the same people going out for all the roles and everything, and you'd get into your waiting room, you know, and it was the most jovial. I mean, it would be like, "Hi, that's Sandra. Hey, how's your abuela doing? I heard that she was in the hospital for what? Oh, she's doing well. Oh, good. Oh, hey,
I sit corrected.
yeah, and not that there isn't, you know, people get hurt feelings, they wonder why they didn't book it, or
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but for the most part, I mean, we really were this amazing community. This is in the 90s, right, in New York City, and then regionally, whatever. When I got to LA, it was a different story, but you know, it was also film and TV. And
that's the community I was talking about.
Yeah, and even within that now, I have found some family members, you know,
Yeah.
and women that constantly, if I'm going out for something, I know Norma Maldonado is going to be there, and she's fabulous, you know, and I know, you know, such and such is going to be there. And for the most
So
part
the
now, we have
people
that
that
respect.
you're sort of competing against to get a role, you're saying that you all become a sisterhood?
You
Certain-
know
certain
what?
people.
Yeah, I mean, I think with most people, with most of us in our community,
But it depends on the role too, because I you know, we've talked about this before with Romy, because she starred in El Cantante.
oh yeah, that wasn't so nice.
So that, I know she had a hard time because everyone wanted her role.
Right.
Got it. You know.
No, it's like Mos Eisley Spaceport sometimes, you know. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy because
great flavored drinks and strippers.
well, I mean, it is very competitive here, and you know, I remember like in my 20s living in LA, you end up dating a lot of actresses. And there's a lot of acrimony.
Sorry, man.
I know, well, back then it was a different
or waitresses.
Well, what's interesting now is there's a lot of people that have been in the industry for a long time, and I think being an industry veteran sort of changes your perspective and now it's like I have actor friends now, and they all know each other, and especially people that have worked. Like I have a friend, his name's David Starzyk, and he's never been a lead on a show, but he's been in. If you look him up on the IMDb, he's been in 200 episodic shows.
And that's a lifetime of work right there. That's a career.
Yeah, and he knows everybody. Like he was in Veronica Mars, and he was Dick oh God, what's the character's name? Dick Casablancas' father. And he had been on Veronica Mars since it started. They kept bringing him back. And in the latest season that they did, he got his head cut off with a samurai sword. And he was like, I've been in this business for 35 years, and it was just for this one moment to get my head cut off, and he was so excited that. So I just saw him the other night. He's in that Netflix documentary about the college admissions scandal, like the Lori Loughlin thing, and he shows up and he's in one of the documentary recreation scenes. I'm like, that's awesome. Like he's just, and like you said, he's got a career. Everyone knows his face. If you saw him, it's like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Well, those people are integral to telling the story and keeping it real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. I mean, it was so strange to me because, in Hollywood, when people say they're going to do things, sometimes it takes forever. And you and Tom mentioned this Blood In, Blood Out stream on the weekend. And you're like, it's going to be on Thursday. Like, I don't know why we even started talking about, because I was, reminiscing about being here in the 90s. And when you guys said that was actually happening, I'm like, come on.
Yeah,
no
it had
way.
to do with we were talking about,
We've been putting it together for like almost a month and a half, 2 months already.
Yeah,
no idea.
But then with you, we were just talking about LA and talking about Latino culture and stuff like that. And then it just popped up.
Because it can't not.
We need to talk after the stream, But yeah, that was awesome, man. That was awesome. And Geoffrey Rivas was on this earlier, like an hour ago. So he's got he's putting together the American Me panel for us.
And I hope he's going to help put together a La Bamba one too. But yeah,
wow,
the American Me is going to be like a counterpart to the other one. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we can get the director for that, but boy, if we got him, that would be incendiary.
We need Eddie for American.
Oh yeah, for
Me.
sure.
We need Eddie, if that's going to happen. But,
well, you know what would be cool
and
to
it's
talk.
not Robert Meyer Burnett.
Have you guys seen a movie called Zoot Suit?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the movie that Luis Valdez did.
Valdez Brothers.
Yeah, and
technically, it's not really a movie, right? It's a teleplay.
It's kind of a musical.
Yeah. I thought they did make a movie version of it.
It is.
It is, but
they filmed it in the Aquarius Theater, like
right.
So it was a film.
I love that. And listening to Hackford talk about Luis Valdez, I was like, I just kept thinking Zoot Suit, because I love that one. I was like, I want to dress like that. I want to wear Zoot Suits.
Well, that I could see being done as like a Chicago or a, what I'm saying? Like put it in reality musical.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be just killer because it's a period piece too.
Yeah.
Right? That.
And Edward James Olmos could direct it,
yeah,
and be in it.
That would be
American
amazing.
Me, man. That's another movie. Like you can't think about Blood In, Blood Out and not think about American Me. Even the guys that made it.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our favorite out of the two, but yeah, American Me is pretty hardcore.
That's the thing. It's not. I actually find. It's not uplifting.
It's not at all. Not at all.
So you're saying we're gonna get Helen Mirren, Olmos, and Ben Bratt.
Edward James Olmos.
And Ben Bratt. And
Ben Bratt.
We're just gonna have a little barbecue here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come over the house, Robert.
Oh, I'd love to.
Anytime.
Robert, can I be your plus one?
Watching, yes.
If you're in LA, we're in LA, so yes. But yeah, Cameron was here a few weeks ago.
I'm from Kansas, but I'll wear a mask.
Helen Mirren just got cast. She's the villain in Shazam.
I noticed that. Yeah, we reported that earlier
in the new Shazam. Yeah.
How
cool is that?
When I grow up, big time. God, I love that woman.
Oh yeah,
she's so cool.
Okay, I hear a bandit outside.
Okay, that's our other dog.
Before the neighbors get concerned, it is after 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
Listen, guys, it's been a real pleasure.
Good to
We'll
meet
see
you.
each other soon. Yeah, definitely, Robert. And we'll talk about having you guys over. Whoever's in the local area, that'd be nice. All right.
Sounds
Have
good.
fun.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Romi.
Come on, Mike.
All right. Well,
what's
up, brother?
It's good to see you. This great stream, and this is very cool. It's very cool. Celebrating your channel.
I mean, we were just reminiscing the first show. Again, I say it. There's something very freeing about just streaming to one person, and I had one person And that one person was Mexican Iron Man, and I didn't know who he was yet.
Wow.
Pure magic.
We'll always have that. We'll always have that first stream, Mike.
Okay. Two
deep brought him in.
Casablanca fans will always have that first
We need to get Shell back in here.
Yeah, no, I'm getting him right now. I'm getting him in here right now.
Let me.
Hey, I need one chair. Carlo, you were in first. I'm bumping you out. I need 2 chairs in the back.
Okay, Paulie, Cardinal Sin out.
Peace out, brother. Thank you so much for being here, Colonel Sin. Let's play a video real quick and thank some people. Eso, Dave Blair gifted $20. Congrats on making 1,000 subs. Riff Magos, $10. Hey, Polly, Mexican Iron Man, Cardinal Sin, Tom, and Nick, you guys are awesome. Radicalized Ryan, $10. Congratulations, Latino Slant. Gracias a ustedes, a todos. Everyone who's stuck it out. Krusty Moco didn't get a pinche notification, but we all have crusty mocos in the morning. I just want to let you know that. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, the thing is now is like it's like a fraternity. Me, you, and Tom. So every time I see you, I'm on a high because of what we accomplished that day. That was a big deal, man.
It was a big deal, and I couldn't believe how long they stayed. I mean, and Jesse, how long was he here for? I left stream, came back, and he was here.
Oh, man, he started
for all of it, all 4.5 hours.
Jesse Borrego, yeah, Jesse Borrego basically gave a Chicano studies lesson.
Yeah, it was incredible. He's great. I mean, I could listen to him for hours. He must teach. Does he teach?
He's got to teach. But Shellback is here. Hey, Shellback.
Turtle power. If I've learned one thing from this stream is that I've definitely been confirmed that I am a small and short person because I've been waving my arms for that length forever and a day. But you know, I'm just kidding.
Shellback, how are you?
He's giving me hell because it's my fault.
It's okay. It's all right. Shellback, it's good to have you here.
Yeah, man. And dude, I this is awesome. I mean, you know, it's like, and this might sound a little selfish, but my favorite moments weren't even highlighted on this video, and that is the X-Files and more recently the Deadwood watch parties.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah. Call me selfish, you know, because I'm a part of that, you know, of that on Thursdays. But
no, you're
dude, it's like a highlight of my week. You know, I'm honestly, you know, I'm like, that's one of the things that I look forward to in these lovely times where we're all cooped up in our houses for the most part.
Igualmente. That's all I have to say. You know, the feeling's mutual, brother. And you were here with Latino Slant. What were you, subscriber number 30 or 40? I mean, like,
I don't know. I've slept since then, but yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right. Thank you, man. And Clobberin Times. You guys are my first hermanos here in this community.
Yeah,
and
that word that you said. I love dipping my tortilla chips in that stuff, man. That's great.
Salsa?
No, it didn't. That guacamole or whatever that word you said. Well, wouldn't that sound like?
You got the wrong Mexican, brother.
Queso?
Queso?
No, whatever you just said a little while ago, like 2 minutes ago.
I don't remember.
I was trying to make a joke, but that's okay because
all right. We know your jokes are very hit and miss. Okay, but it's okay. Keep trying. You know what we had today, Robert, is we had food from King Taco. Have you had?
Oh
King
yeah, yeah. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we took back our leased car down there in Santa Fe Springs. We were driving back, not Santa Fe Springs, excuse me, Santa Fe Avenue, which is by Vernon downtown, and there's one on Washington. So we got 3 tacos de pastor, asada, and pollo, and a burrito.
You're killing me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
People don't understand. Like we had, unfortunately, COVID killed it, but they opened a great taco joint literally right down about half a block from here, and it was so good. Although you had to wait a long time because they made everything fresh.
Yeah.
It was all, and it was so good.
Yeah.
And then they closed during the pandemic, which just sucked. But
again, I don't want to go down a hole, but a lot of those families have taken to the streets and are selling their food with the makeshift ovens and everything, and
yeah,
it's pretty awesome. Support that. But there's also been some violence against these people, and that's bullshit. And these
really,
are the most vulnerable people: the elote, the paletero, the cooks that are trying to do that. It just breaks my heart. But
and that's hard work, man. Going out there, like
hard work.
whether you're in a cart selling or whether you're in a truck, it's hard work, man.
Yeah.
You got to be on a different level of coward to cause violence on someone who's trying to sell corn or ice cream, or it's like, dude, these guys are trying to feed people, man, and try to feed their families. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. Happy times.
And those people in those trucks. I mean, like I'll say this till the day I'm pushing up daisies, but the best Mexican food I've ever had has come off of a truck, right? And
I mean, depending on the truck.
And the thing is too, it's not just the food. It's not just the food, but I mean, those trucks. There's not a whole lot of room in those trucks.
Get
and those people that are working in that hot ass truck still have the best hospitality that I've ever seen out of any restaurant or anything. It's just
absolutely.
Well, I think we are going to start really wrapping it up. I think this is a high note to have all you gentlemen here and all the guests that we've had since the first hour. Pretty amazing, man. Pretty amazing. There's certain things that struck me with the Blood in, Blood Out, with what Ben Bratt said, that I'm gonna implement and talk to Mexican Ironman in regards to the Latino Slant, to Midnight's Edge in Espanol, because we're gonna turn it up.
Dude, I love Jesse.
Say. That's good.
I love Jesse, man. Just seeing Jesse on there, that was like I got taken back, because I watched him. I watched him in that movie. I watched him in Fame.
Yeah, I was gonna nerd out, but I was a huge Fame
on
fan.
Miami. Yeah, I watched him on Miami
Vice.
Fame.
And Miami Vice is his character. Yeah. Well,
sorry,
okay.
Robert,
let's end it on a high note. We'll go around the horn. Just let us, briefly let the people know what you are up to the next couple of days. Let's go with Red Shirt. And then we're gonna say goodbye to you guys. Go ahead, Red Shirt.
Thank you, Paulie. I'm just another Red Shirt. I'm a wrench on a number of channels on YouTube, mostly courtesy of Eric K. Paulie, you're amazing. Your channel's amazing. It was an honor to receive a wrench from you. It's a signal, honor, and a privilege to be included in this celebratory stream. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to watching your channel grow in the future. Thank you very much.
Gracias a usted. All right, Shellback.
Hey, everybody. I don't know. I've been doing this thing here lately called Scuttlebutt today. Scuttlebutt is a naval term that means gossip and rumor. And it's primarily been me on getting on the Twitter sphere and just talking about whatever I come across on there. But before I go, I have a suggestion for Pauly for like maybe one of him and Yeti's movie reviews, and there's actually a person here that we know that's in this movie. Some guy called, oh yeah, don't mind my ghetto reading glasses right now. My they broke and I haven't gotten to get a new pair. But anyway, a young man we might know by the name of Robert Meyer Burnett is in this movie right here a little bit.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, that takes me back.
Whoa.
Actually, the kid who made that movie is in Free Enterprise.
Oh wow.
He's one of the kids outside the movie theater in Brooklyn when I think he works for Disney Imagineering now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the opening scene when Mark's going to see Star Trek the motion picture.
Yeah, he's in that scene.
Oh great.
Hey, I
But
got a free
if I
Enterprise.
ever get to meet you, good sir, if
I
I
have
ever
a
get
free
to meet you, good
Enterprise,
sir, I'm getting your autograph on this thing.
Absolutely, I'd be
Stick
happy
around
to sign it.
after. R&B, stick around afterwards. I have an Enterprise story for you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeticast.
Well, first, I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of your celebration. It's been amazing to see you just rise up and shine the way you have, and you're gonna explode even further. And I'm glad you had me here. Let's see. Up this week, well, I know we've got the bad movie reviews on Saturday noon Pacific Standard Time. And on Mondays, there's not the bad movie streams, but Raiders of the Lost Art on it's 4 Pacific Standard Time on Mondays. And I'm tired, so I can't remember anything else that I'm supposed to be doing this week.
No problem.
But thank you for having me here, and congratulations.
Thank you, brother. Clobberin Times.
Hey, buddy. Dude, we all love you here, man. Like I told you, like I mentioned earlier, you were the first friend I made here when I moved my show over here to back at last April. And, man, we've had so much fun. I've had so much fun having you on and being on with you. And, man, just appreciate you, man. You've been a good buddy. And congrats on the 1,000. Tomorrow night, my usual Open Geek Talk, I'll be sort of a square up of last night's Comic Book Hall of Fame show that I did. Just a recap of that, basically. Thursday afternoon, the Global Geek Gang, International Geeks, assemble to geek out about, well, this week, I'm going to be talking about the history of the Green Lantern, all the way, the 80-year history of him.
Nice.
And Saturday night, the wonderful Raquel Briggs and I will continue our chronicling, reviewing of all of Star Trek. We're in the middle of the second season of the original series. We're going to do all of it. Real Trek only, 66 through 05, except no substitutes.
All right.
Thank you, my
Nick,
friend.
Echo-Based Network.
First and foremost, congrats on the milestone of 1K, Pauly. It is, you got there a lot quicker than most people, which just goes to show what a great job you're doing over here. So congrats on that. Look forward to you hitting thousands more, as you progress through this YouTube maze. But what we got going on, we got our Saturday night live streams, of course, every Saturday night at 7. We're in the process of working on our next documentary, which is the rise and fall of LucasArts gaming. We just got confirmation that the Game Chasers are actually going to be a part of the documentary as well. They actually just got done filming their Game Chasers movie, and they're in post-production and editing right now. So they're going to be a part of it. And one last thing, I got a quick little bone to pick with Robert Meyer Burnett and to drop some hard facts on him. Iron Eagle is one of the greatest 80s movies of all time.
Oh, no.
Trying to close this up, Nick.
Wow.
So we were on Midnight's Edge Monday, and Andre has not seen it yet. And we were talking about how great Iron Eagle is. And I was like, R&B doesn't like that movie.
Man, it's funny. I saw the movie in the theater. I went to a preview screening of that movie, and when I was a kid, I built a lot of model aircraft, And in that movie, they intercut between shots of planes that are jets that have their missiles on them and don't have their missiles on them, even after they fire. And it drove me bananas. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, it got me enough when they have American planes standing in for MiGs and Top Gun. But I'm like, okay, fine. I'll go with that. But in Iron Eagle, I'm like, bruh, come on. You just fired your missiles and now you've got your missiles back. It used to be, it made me angry. And yeah. But I mean, it's Jason Gedrick and Louis Gossett Jr. All right,
Chappie, bro. It's Chappie.
I know. I have to go back and
We
see.
gotta
To me,
go
Louis Gossett Jr.'s Officer and a Gentleman, which is like a perfect movie.
Taylor.
It's so good. And I just thought, I'm like, what are you slumming in this like low budget canon movie? What are you doing here, buddy? You're better than this. No, but it's all right.
All right, and Mr. Tom.
Wow, I got to go last.
Second
Hey,
last.
kids. Oh, in the second last. Sorry.
Right.
Paulie, congratulations on 1K, man. What else can I say? You earned it. You deserve to be here, and I'm hoping for many, many, many more.
Thanks, brother.
So, it's awesome, man.
Thank you, brother. And Obi-Wan himself.
Well, listen, I have to tell you, one of the great things about YouTube is to meet people over YouTube that you didn't know. And obviously I met you because of the Midnight's Edge crew and everyone. And it's been great to stream with you and to know people don't understand what a milestone 1,000 subscribers is on your way to even getting your channel monetized. So to do that and to do it quickly is a testament to the kind of content that you are providing to the community. And to have a voice like yours, I'm really interested in delving into the musical aspects of your channel.
Oh yeah.
And what we can, something is like, there's a big windstorm here. I really want to focus on that and because you can teach me, about the kind of music, especially what's going on now here in Los Angeles in the local music scene, which I have sort of been away from for too long. So congratulations on being here, and I look forward to streaming with you many more times in the future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And wait, we did it, Mike. I love you.
Know, right?
I want to make it brief because I don't want to get too emotional.
Can are you gonna let me compliment you?
No. I'm gonna compliment you. All right.
Me?
Yeah, I love you. You've been with me every step of the way. You've guided me, and you are such a force. And you are quickly becoming a good friend. And so, muchísimas gracias, Mike.
Cry.
I want to also. Well, I'm going to get you off the. I want to get you off there. I love you, bro. I want to thank the people that weren't here and that were integral in starting this stream because I missed them, and it is what it is. So, with that, I want to give a big shout out to Theo Jesse Nunez, the Barrio Boychek Shmuel, and I want to give a big hug out to Kai, and hopefully wherever he's at, he's doing well. Always thinking about you guys. You guys may help me and encourage me with this channel, and I also want to thank Edo for giving me this fantastic theme song. You guys be well. Remember, especially during these times, whenever something's challenging, and it seems every day is challenging, think about what you're going to say. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Paz y delegas. 1,000. We did it.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slant. The slant. All right, Paul, let's go.
But you know what? We're still on. I was gonna hit the end broadcast. Eric K. I did not thank Eric K. Eric K. Thank you, man. You gave me some great advice. Much love, everybody. You take care. Peace.